What's wrong? What's wrong with you? La, 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 la. La, 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 la. What the?
I really got to fix this thing. I really do. Let's press some buttons. That's close enough. Okay. It's going wrong. How about that? Good Lord. Really got to come up with an intro. I just saw somebody demand, Cecil, you're banned. You're banned. I'm looking for you right now. You're out of here. I just polished off another legendary shit, and I'm feeling light as a feather. I was stuffing my face with little pieces of chocolate from Japan, my friends. Little grainy, but I didn't ask questions. I figured the grain must be the taste of nutrition dancing all over my tongue and taste buds. Oh, well. You know, we've got a show for you today that has absolutely no planning, no thought put into it, but it will be bigoted because it's just how it is now. That's just who I am. I've decided to embrace the giant within, the inner bigot. Get this out of here. I was watching a video called Magneto is Right. And I don't even need a video to tell me what I already know. Magneto is right. Humans have to go. The mutant supremacy is now. Okay, let me pull up. I just saw a lot of crazy stuff just turning on Twitter, dude. Like a lot of nuttiness. Like in seconds. It made absolutely no sense. But as of late, I've kind of been staying off of Twitter and the internet. I've just been sitting, editing, eating the shit sandwich called life. And then before you know it, things are just going wrong. And yeah. Family talked me into not getting this house I really liked, and it was a big mistake in not doing it. It was really stupid. And yeah, I'm here a little longer, I guess. That's my treat. That's my reward for my diligent service to other people. Get in here. Vosh is leaving the country. Let me double check. Boink. And Vosh announces he's moving to the Netherlands. Of course, it's a white country. Vosh isn't going to England because he knows what could happen to him in England. He's not going anywhere where immigrants are just flowing over like a tidal wave of rodents. Now, he's not doing that.
I'm actually moving. I struggled for a while forgive my hair. I just came out of the shower. I struggled for a while on how to, announce this.
YouTube back in 2020, bro, when they tanked my channel in the algo, they boosted Vosh so hard it was crazy as shit. They liked him up until he had pictures of women having sex with horses. That's when he fell off.
Because I think that for 99% of YouTubers, an announcement like this would be
I don't know. I would like to edit for you so you can drink. All right, radical rat. I'm gonna look for you in my sea of messages. The Dark Emperor. Okay, I get it. A Warhammer thing. I'm going to look for you today. After I get off of here, I'm looking for you. I pray to God you can do this. I pray you have the ability to do it. You have no idea how often people are like, I can edit for you, bro. And I'm like, fine, you're in. And then they vanish. Or I'm like, you're in, you can do it. And then they hand me something that's so far off the market isn't funny. And then they're like, pay me. You have no idea. Oh my God, that's happened so many times, dude, that I'm losing my mind. I'm going to go to the Netherlands with Vosh.
Met with a chorus of, oh, go enjoy yourself. Have a great time. Enjoy your life, whatever. But I know that there's a particular anxiety, tinging this announcement, at least for a lot of the people who are going to watch it, because for many of my viewers, I'm a kind of canary in the coal mine, for the decline of America, right?
I wish you could see my face as I hold back laughter. I'm the canary in the coal mine for the decline of America. You don't need Vosh to see the fucking decline, my friend. You could look at any blue state that has too much money and too little sense, and you can see the decline. California, New York, Portland. You don't need Vosh for that. Hell, you can go outside and see the decline. I've seen more homeless people in the last few months than I've ever seen before in my fucking life. The fact that there's bulletproof glass in my local Walmart now with cameras that catch you from every angle, like the Born Identity or some shit. Oh, things are probably declined less if, I'm going to have a controversial statement here. I don't know. If we like enforce the law on people committing crimes, maybe we didn't let people come in willy-nilly. If you steal something and you get caught in India, they beat your hands with a stick, bro. They beat you like a dog. Some of these dudes, like, their hands get broken and they never heal. What if we did that? Like, if you knew that someone was going to hold you down and beat you red raw with a cane, you wouldn't steal jack shit because something would happen. It's like when you're a kid and your parents used to slap you around if you fucked up. If you screwed up, you better not get caught because the beating was coming. We don't have that anymore. So do what you want. It's all cool. The system is broken because everyone's a white bigot.
When the jackbooted thugs break down my door and beat me to death for daring to criticize Israel, that's then everyone else in America who watches me gets to go like, oh, now we really freak out. So I want to be clear real quick, me leaving.
This is going to be a controversial statement, but based Israel, if the jackbooted thugs did come in there and beat Vosh, I would probably laugh at that.
America right now, it's not directly because of the general decline of the country. Here, I'll
you cut them off.
explain.
Yes, exactly. Like, I think the first Great Depression led to a lot of people obviously being homeless and living in shanty towns and shit, but it forced them to get their shit together. Sometimes if you have no choice, you'll do what you have to because you don't have any choice. If there's an opportunity to do something like the path of least resistance, you'll take it. I mean, that's why OnlyFans is like what? Almost 50% of Americans are on OnlyFans or something. A lot of women. It's because they know they can do that and probably get some pocket change, except most chicks don't. And they find out after like a few years, they're making less money selling their butthole than they would flipping fries. But you know what I mean.
Back up. I agonized for how to make this video because like I didn't want to make it too early. Why am I moving? Well, the answer is simple, folks. It's not for canary in the coal mine reasons. It's love. When I met my beautiful partner some years back,
how gay can you be, dude? Are you dating a chick or what? Like, could you say I'm dating my beautiful girlfriend or my hot husband? I don't know. Be like enough of a dude to tell us if you're boning a guy or a chick.
I knew that they were, and believe it or not, still are, an immigrant. And as much as I'm able to tolerate the general decline of things in this country, I enjoy a lot of privileges that immigrants don't. The administration has made it abundantly clear that they'll take any opportunity they can to, really go after immigrants, especially because they don't enjoy the same protections that, citizens do. And for that reason, obviously, my partner's had a lot of, trepidations about continuing to stay here in the United States. I knew that when I...
So your partner is staying illegally is what you're saying, Bosch? Is that the problem? If they're here legally, I don't think there's an issue. What are you telling us, Vosh? What are you chirping, little birdie?
I met up with them, so I guess
Wait, is that the berserk symbol in the background? Get the fuck out of here, you performative bitch. There's no way he's a fan of berserk and he has this energy. Disgusting. Disgraziad. Oh, how dare you, Sully Gut.
Question was, when we first started going out, would things work off, would they work?
Yes, his boyfriend isn't illegal. Okay.
Well enough between us that eventually, when they decided it came time for them to move, I would join them. Things have hit it off between us. I don't know what to tell you folks. I'm in love.
Good.
It's corny.
Get the fuck out. I'm sorry. It's like, why is this so drawn out, bro? I told you guys I'm moving. That's it. I'm not gonna like tap dance around the issue, me and my partner. Sometimes, he dresses as a horse. Oh, he's so gorgeous.
True. Leaving at the end of the month, give or take, to the Netherlands, by the way.
So I can enjoy the Netherlands. You're going to an area that's totally gonna be safe for you. You performative cunt. If you really like practice what you preach with all your socialism, communism bullshit, you go to someplace a little less savory, like the broke side of England.
Some goddamn urbanism before I die. Look, I love Seattle, and Seattle's on the up
Wow,
and up
he's in Seattle. That doesn't surprise me.
right now too, with the light rail transit, the link. It's been doing quite well in
That's
terms
lovely.
of
Does it smell like hobo piss?
modernizing itself and pedestrianizing. But
Yeah.
if I'm gonna move, I might as well do it to a look. If my partner was like, I want to get out of here, let's move to Croatia. Maybe we wouldn't be having this conversation. Maybe I'd be like, I'll take my chances here in the States. No.
Power to the people.
No hate the Croatians. I'm sure there are many good ones. Many good ones out there. They're very fine people. Sorry.
Jesus, H crackers, man. If I ever get that gay, I'll put the gun in my mouth and pull the trigger till it goes click. Jesus Christ. Like, talk about a long announcement. Like, I'm leaving. Let me talk to you verbatim about it. Like, dude, cool. Great. I'm glad you're in love. Get out of the country then. Renounce your citizenship, too. I don't want you coming back if things don't work out. You fucker. How dare you, sir? Jericho, the grand for the 50. Whoa, we've got a big one. This is a juicy tip. This calls for Daddy Phil. Hold on.
Let's get more subs on Kick. Come on, let's get someone drop a nice juicy tip. How about a nice distracting super chat? Juicy tip.
All right. Thank the little Gundams. I wasn't expecting such a positive message with $50. Wow. I wish my mother had your energy for my existence. Let me tell you. I swear to fuck. I can't do enough for people around here these days, I guess, Strong opinions to a 10. Did you see Az Heel versus Babyface shouting you out in his real BBC stream starting at 2:35 and yesterday showing off his painted great unclean one for wherever 40K? All right, let me check that out because I did see him tag Asmongold on Twitter about it. And I was like, oh, of course. Going with Papa Nurgle, you filthy heretic. Let me get a good look at this. We're going to find this out. BBC. That's 8 days ago. So it has to be more recent than that. Videos. It goes somebody's ass. Best. It has to be a day ago, right? Let me go back to normal chat to make sure I'm. Get over there. Hold on. I got commercials. 2:35. Here we go.
Golden with my painted. Oh, and I can show you now, actually, because I was trying to find these pictures and I couldn't find them on afternoon tea. But I found them last night. So let me find these better pictures of my painted great unclean one. By the way, I painted this. This isn't one that was done by a third party. I painted this. Here we go. This is the tweet. Hasman Gold. This is my great unclean one that I painted. Better pics than I found. So yeah, this is a much better picture here. Much better picture there. And then there's that one from the top down. That was the one I think I managed to show, if I even found it, on afternoon tea. But yeah, I was really proud of that. I was really proud of that paint job. That was one of the hand painted, not airbrushed, hand painted.
Yes, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of speed wash in here.
I don't know how to airbrush paint. I wish I did. Maybe I need to fly Papa Gundam over. Maybe I should contact Papa Gundam and say, "Hey, dude, can I fly you over and can you teach me how to airbrush paint? Because Papa Gundam is amazing."
I should probably, one of these days, maybe I will fly to England, even though I'm not fond of how England is going anymore. I miss the old England with nothing but white people walking around with a posh accent. But I could teach ass how to airbrush. It's super easy. I'm looking at this, and from my guessing, like he used some speed paints, I think, on the skin. I could be wrong, but I would assume that. But he does have some transition of color and lighting. So I'd have to ask because hand painting isn't exactly my major forte, but I have been studying it as of late. What does it say? Bro, no, it's Pakistan. Gang bait. What? Oh, no. Terrible news. I'll show you what I sent it as. Hold on. I think I sure this tab is dead. That's what I was working on. It's far from done. Like mine is so far from done. Oh, Jesus. This is going to take, like, this is going to be like weeks. I'd have to go back. I have to do all the scratching and detail, yada, yada, come back in. You know how it is. Just tab is dead. Somebody said I demand more. Cecil's doing his own stream. How dare you? How dare you, sir? This is the weird thing about my chat. Half the chat loves Cecil. The other chat is like, Cecil's here, I'm leaving. And I'm like, why are you leaving?
He's fucking amazing. Oh, thank you, Legalizer. I love you. He's absolutely incredible. So I'm sure he'd be able to. Looks like me 5 years ago. Looks like me now.
Well, I would think that Az has done a fairly good job. Like, you don't need to airbrush paint for miniatures at all when it comes to Warhammer. Some of the greatest painters in Warhammer use very little airbrush. So little. Like, everybody who's won a Golden Demon has probably won with a paint job that was 90% paintbrush. But I don't think anybody cares. Gunner's here. I'm leaving. Oh, that's it. You're gone, Jumby. Oh, my God. You're lucky I can't get Cecil in here, you pieces of garbage. To teach you. That's it. We're getting some Phil later today. There will be Phil to fill you in. My dog hates Phil. I was listening to oh, God, I forgot. DSP's computer died, and then he had to fix it. It's probably one of the most boring shit I've ever seen. Hold on. Don't diss to me, baby, please. What is wrong with my X page? Great. I lost everything I wanted to show. That's just great. And then my avatar freezes. How effing dare you? Give me a second here. Since I don't have an intern. And I can't force Anus to work for free. A lot of stuff has been going on politically I haven't been paying attention to, but it has a lot to do with Hassan Piker, per as usual. Like, have you noticed that he's becoming like a face of the DNC now? Weirdly enough. Like, yeah, oh my God. It's like probably one of my worst fears is coming true. But this is where we are now. This is how it is. God bless ass, by the way. Holy shit, Democrats are getting played. Abdul Ed Said? What? Supporter says voters are stupid. Here we go. Why is there like a dude running for anything in America named Abdul El Sayed? Like, what the fuck is this? A character I would have fought in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, bro? Like, I feel like I woke up and we lost the war.
People aren't stupid. This politics of no translation is going to be the way forward.
No, for sure.
Money on politics, money in your pocket, Medicare for all. No one has to decipher what the hell that means.
That and also, I just want people to be like,
Jesus Christ. Could anybody like up the volume on this? For real? Like, holy shit. You could barely hear him say it. And then they talk about Medicaid for all. Whatever. You know, the only thing I know, the older I get, the road to hell is paved in good intentions. As much as I'd like free healthcare for all, it would be abused. It would be abused. Like everything else is abused in this fucking country. Food stamps are abused. Housing is abused. There's no way. Oh my God. Free Medicare couldn't be abused. Hell, tuitions to go to schools have been abused to the point of where all these schools and scholarships are so expensive, most people can't even pay off their student loan debt. How could we not move towards a medical field that would mirror student loan debt? I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting, but things have been so astronomically ass. I can't believe in a better world just happening or coming, not at the expense of something else that inconveniences us all as human beings. But what the hell do I know, I guess? I saw that one. DSP loves you. DSP can't stand me. And that's fine because he's retarded. Matthew, for the 2, didn't Styx move to the Netherlands before his fall? Really? Bro, you think about that, right? You brought up Styx. Think about it. If it wasn't for Styx, the quartering would have never gotten completely dethroned. Because the Kino Casino was focusing on the insanity of Styx, right? And the quartering had Styx as one of his hosts because he can't really carry a show by himself. So Styx stays getting in trouble, slapping a bitch around, doing some goofy stuff, whatever. The quartering gets Styx out of jail. And they keep following around the Styx news till they catch on to the stuff that's going on in the quartering. If the quartering cut off Styx and left him to rot, he would be in a better place. Isn't that crazy to think about? It's nuts. See, now if he paid me 10 grand a month instead of Melanie Mack, he'd be in a better place. Because I'd have been like, what are you doing, dude? And he'd be like, I'm going to strike the Kino Casino. I go, you don't want to do that. That's a dark side film move. That'll be $10,000, please, for this bit of advice. Betting star for the 20. Gunham, my good man, it's fantastic to see you and all the lovely people. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's been a bad day, dude. But then almost every day is bad for me. Fixing problems for family members, and then they don't really appreciate it. Then people get mad at you. There's so many layers to this dumb shit, dude, that I wish I could tell you everything. All I know is at the end of the day, apparently it was my fault for not fixing a water heater breaking after being outside for 8 hours working on a motorcycle in the hot fucking sun. Maybe I don't want to go to someone's basement, lay on the floor and fix a water heater. Maybe the other adults that live there could fix their own water heater if it's that big of a problem. And nobody knew what the problem was either. I don't fix water heaters. I don't know shit about water heaters. How's I supposed to know a wire fell out or something like that? This is the first time I looked at the fucking thing. I figured I'd get a professional to save some godforsaken time. Jesus H. Christ, man. Everybody treats you like you're a fucking villain, dude. And all you do is pick everyone up by their fucking pants and pull them out of the water. But the day of reckoning is coming, just like Papa John said. The minute I get a nice house, dude, and I'm out of this state, no one will be able to get to me. It'll be fucking over. Dunzo, finito. Now they'll go, can't help you. Got my own mortgage. It's pretty expensive. And I've got a kid now. I don't care if I have to fucking buy a kid or some shit. Or import one like Madonna. It's I'm training the next generation. Don't have time for the last generation. Sorry. Rest in piss. You won't be missed. Jesus Christ. People think money just appears. They think that what I do isn't a real job. So I've always got to have energy and time for everybody. They don't seem to understand that I'm doing the workload of 4 people, I think, at this point. Nerdrotic has a team of people, bro. God, I hate my life. I hate my life on and off YouTube. It was better when I was hanging around hookers and doing free drugs. Yeah, I had no money. Yeah, I ate next to nothing, but it kept me nice and thin. And I lived off the kindness of women feeding me. So sorry about that, Betting Star. I had a breakdown. God, it did crazy to tell us as always. Everyone here is awesome. Keep rocking, my friend. Yeah, I could use some vitamins, dude. I could use some vitamins. You have no idea. I've been clean a very long time. I don't do anything. Uncle Coral, probably got that wrong for the 2. Love you, Gunda was a man. Thank you, man. Sorry I ranted. I lost it. I went off the rails. There's a lot going on. Blast action for the 5. YouTube, Twitch, or Kick. Which subscription pays you better? I think it would be between Twitch and Kick. Kick probably pays the best, but I don't make enough for them to even pay me. So probably Twitch is the point, bro. I honestly don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. I've got to start streaming more. Maybe I should become a political streamer. What do you think? But then again, you have to know about politics. I become a political streamer and I don't fully know what's going on and I don't really care. And I say things like, in my America, presidents were named Bill, not Abdul. Someone will be like, that's racist.
Everyone being like, Abdullah's a fuck ton of work to do mending bridges. Here's the fucking take nuke for you, okay? You are all unbelievably Islamophobic pieces of shit. Okay? Like everyone.
Then get out. How about that? Get out of the fucking country. Here's my message to you, Hassan. Get out. If this country's so Islamophobic and all this shit, leave. Why don't you go? You know what I've never noticed, and it's going to get me in trouble. How come Islamic people don't want to be in Islamic countries? It's just the wildest fucking thing to me. They come to other countries and then they demand that like everything about that culture changes. New York is doing it now with like dogs in parks or something. And like England has some people complaining that certain supermarkets aren't making food that are for Islamic people or something. I don't even know that they have a special dietary plan, bro. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. You know, if I go to Chinatown, you know, the area where all the Chinese are in charge of shit, I don't demand a cheeseburger, bro. When I go into the Chinese store and they have dead ducks hanging upside down, I don't sit there and go, excuse me, I don't like duck. Do you have any like ham in turkey for me? Like, bro, when they have that weird fucking fishes, they got live frogs in like crates. I don't sit there and go, I don't eat froggies. Could you like bring me something I would like? I would prefer if my shrimp was already dead, please. Man, what the fuck, dude? The Chinese are telling me to get the fuck out, bro. If I went into the Miss Kim's store, pull that shit, the bitch would tell me to leave, bro. Oh, this country sucks now for all the wrong reasons. It sucks because it's like America wants to make everyone happy but Americans. That's the problem. Jesus Christ. Fucking A. The dude won the nomination or some shit, so it can't be that Islamophobic, bro. If it was Islamophobic here, you'd be gone, my friend. If it was that bad here, you would be gone. If it was Mao's China, Hassan would be gone. Like his hero Mao would end him. No questions asked. Sorry for that rant. You don't deserve it, but you got it anyway. Too much of that guilt being pushed. I agree. Like America has its issues, but it's great. You know, it has. I love my country. I hate how it's run. I think the Democrats fucking suck, and I think the Republicans fucking suck. But the Republicans have, for the last few years, sucked a little less than the Democrats. Just a little, not much. And that's the problem. I would love to vote third party, but only one candidate could do something for this country, and they'll never let him live, and that's me. I would have to run for president for things to be better, and it'll never happen because they put a bullet in my head. And plus, I will admit, I would probably be pretty bad on immigration. Like, I would make Trump go, Daddy, chill. I would not fuck around. Okay, here's how it goes. We catch you killing a kid, murdering, child trafficking, doing anything weird, and you aren't from this country, you're gone. Your family's gone. Anyone related to you's out. I'm going to make it so everyone you know will be afraid of you fucking up because everybody gets deported. That's what I would do. I would go nuts. I would just go full ham. I would have Hugo Boss make me an outfit. I would dress like a Xeon. I would dress like it's not Dozel Zabi. It's Giran. I would dress like Giran Zabi and I'd slick back my hair just like him. I wouldn't fuck around. Oh man. I would be tariffs would go out the window with me, but tariffs are gone. I want people to trade with us. I want money to move. Since we've already got, Venezuela's oil, let's focus on that. Let's make it happen. For the time being, let's make a deal with Iran and shut them the fuck up so everybody can start making money again. Let's fix the economy. Let's borrow less. Let's sell more. More attractive chicks in video games and movies. No more ugly chicks. I don't want to hear it. Body positivity is a lie created by the what do they call it that I was told by a YouTube representative I can't say. It's a word That has to do with like Israel, but I can't remember it. Shit. Great. I can't even remember the damn word. Now I've ruined my own joke. That's it. We get to
I know Donald Trump has told 1 trillion lies, but when he says the Democratic Socialists of America are actually communist, that's not one of them. And it's not hard to prove it just by quoting the DSA and their candidates. It gives me no pleasure to have to do this. I'd much rather keep going the good vibes from my summer vacation. I had an awesome one, by the way. I totally got a girlfriend at Bible camp.
This is how bad shit is. Bill Maher has been denouncing the DNC for the last like year or two. That's how bad it's gotten. This guy, throughout my whole life, was just beating the drum for the DNC. Now it's so bad. He's calling them communists. That's how you know it's cooked. That's fast.
However, right before we left, Vice President J.D. Vance was on the show, and I told him that if the Democratic Party keeps going in the direction of the DSA, my vote was in play. And all I heard all vacation was, oh my God, you're a Republican now. No, that's not what I said. I said in play. And here's why. Because not a week goes by where I don't read about some newly chosen, exciting new face in the Democratic Party. And then when that face opens its mouth, the Communist Manifesto or some other crazy shit comes out.
Bill Maher sees it, bro. I saw this video, and I think that's when I checked out of the internet. Like, I saw this video, and I was like, Bill Maher sees what I'm seeing. Bill Maher, of all people. It's probably worse than I imagine things are. Like, I know things are fucked. But now it's like, it's ramped up to 11.
Again, let's just read the quotes. The DSA platform says you work as much as you are able and no more than needed. If that was any closer to Karl Marx's dictum from each according to his abilities to each according to his needs, they'd be sued for plagiarism.
You know, for a minute there, I honestly thought like the presidency, the House, everything, like it's lost to the Democrats because Trump hasn't been doing that great, in my opinion. But now I look at what's going on and I'm like, shit, it's so bad that Republicans might be the only choice we have, which is like, it's a weird thing for a guy like me to say, considering I lived most of my life hanging out with gay people, transsexuals, being a makeup artist, playing music, strippers. I lived on the absolute fringe, which is why the show's called On the Fringe. And now I'm considered right-wing, bro. It's nuts.
Not to leave any doubt, New York Mayor Mondani once tweeted Karl Marx's words exactly. They're not trying to hide it. They're most
Wow. Jesus Christ. That doesn't surprise me. That's why he won. New York is like full. New York City is so full of like crazy leftists. You probably have an idea. You know. Oh my God.
popular influencer, Hassan Piker, thinks communism is so groovy. He laments the fall of the two of the most murderous regimes in history, the Soviet Union and Chairman Mao's China.
Oh, he's got direct quotes because I had the video somewhere, so I'm not going to look for it. The fall of the USSR was one of the greatest catastrophes in the 20th century. Mao Zedong is one of the greatest leaders of this. Okay. You know what? Hassan's a fucking China plant. He is. If you've watched him. Oh, I think the dude who like does all his research lives in China, by the way. Look it up. He does. Like, remember when he went to China and they handed him like the little book of communism? China. Exactly. Hassan's a China plant. Remember he went to fucking China and they gave him the little book of communism or something, Chairman Mao's book, and he acted like he was so surprised to get it, like a little kid getting a gift, bro. Remember when I Show Speed went to China and he was showing how advanced China is because they had like a flying car or some shit? Pokimane went. Whenever you see social media stars that are really big go to China and talk about how great it is, they're paid to do it. Pro tip. Like, that's directly coming from me. I'll tell you right now. Some of these agencies take a lot of money for a lot of shit that's shady. And most of these motherfuckers don't give a fuck where the green comes from because the money's still green. And I shouldn't even be saying this shit because, frankly, it's only going to fuck me over later when I want to get signed to something. I'm going to start playing the lottery. I don't want to do social media anymore, bro. It's like I know enough to realize that social media behind the scenes is really a lot like Hollywood and politics. It's one, all in who you know, who represents you, and what are your politics. It's a lot of that, dude.
Mandami's aide, his top aide, Sia Weaver, said if you don't believe in the government's sacred right to seize property, it's over.
Yeah. Fuck this chick. I remember her saying that. Didn't someone like press her when she was she was outside and someone was asking her questions about her political beliefs and she broke down and started crying? Like, why is she in charge of jack shit? And the government's sacred right to seize private property is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It'll one day be a tool used against us, which the day is coming sooner than you think. But under the guise of what? We're helping people somehow?
And impoverish the white middle class.
Don't want to do that. Because where will I live if the white middle class is gone?
What? That's a goal? You know you're supposed to scare people into voting for you, right?
Hold on, I saw something that said, I'm more annoyed with your fellow New Yorkers, Gundo, because your people would. Listen, when he was running, dude, I knew he was going to get it. Like Hassan Piker is pretending he helped Madani get it. No, Madani didn't need Hassan because New York is so full of like left-leaning people that are being royally fucked because New York is so expensive. But they think we can have a utopia. You know, they think we can seize the means of production. They think that we're just like one good budget away from good times and good vibrations. And it's not, you know, I don't even know what the cure would be, but I don't think socialism and communism is it. I don't know what it is, man. I just think about how broken everything is. At the end of the day, it's more about, it's not about race anymore, in my opinion. Like when people come to me in my personal life and even family members and they sit there go, oh, the white people are doing this, the white people are doing that. And I'm sitting there like, you know something? In my life, white people are like one of the few groups of people that did not tell me I needed to change who I was. But let me tell you something. The black community demanded you get in lockstep, and that's for certain. Native Americans, you know, some of them are cool. Other ones are real fucking annoying. And the Spanish and the Latin, you know, they find out you're Latin, you don't speak it. That becomes an issue, but nobody really grinds your bones in dust. But the point is, it's about a class war. It's about the oligarchy versus the people. I think our biggest problem is corporate money pretty much taking over everything. Pretty much. It's all about big business making money. And the best way to keep us all at each other's throats is to like just tell us it's a race war, it's a class war, it's a gender war, it's a culture war, it's LGBTQ versus heterosexuals. It's a whole lot of that bullshit. But now I'm going completely off the rails with my other theories. We got some Saudi money plants, China money plants, Russian money plants. Behind violence is fraud, Dante's Inferno. Yeah, you're right. You know, that reminds me like when, what was it? Hillary Clinton was screaming like Trump had Russian money, and then didn't she have Russian money? And I'm not saying it too loud because when you do that, YouTube literally cuts your fucking head off when it comes to Hillary Clinton, dude. You have no idea. You have no idea. Like that was one of the few people I learned you could not make fun of. Jericho Grant for the 10. Don't care what you say, Gunna. You will always be a hero. Well, thank God you think so, Jericho. Sometimes I question what the hell I'm doing because I know I shouldn't be saying half the shit I say. But I'm just saying things that I think are normal. What's on my mind, you know? But most people think I'm doing it to be a Republican shill or something, or that I'm racist or transphobic and all this stuff. And it's just like, I'm a guy who has a lot of bills and a lot of responsibilities, watch the world spin out of control. And I'm trying to make sense of it all. And it doesn't mean that I'm going to agree with your worldview, which is a good way to lose followers. Thank you, Bad Movie Babe, for your membership. Because this is a bad show. Fuck Google for the 2. If VR shit leave US, I vote Trump times 3. If Vosh shit leaves the US, I would vote for Trump 3 times or 3rd time. Gotcha. Oh, I see. It's like text pig Latin. Oh, we've got a nice juicy tip for Menestopheles for the 50. Here's 50 without the positivity. Don't get full of yourself. Thank you. Thank you so much. Are you part of my family? Because I hear that from my mother quite often. You know, I'm being told I'm arrogant. Like, what have I done that's arrogant? Help me out here.
A nice juicy tip. Send it right now through the PayPal link. A nice juicy tip. Send me a juicy tip. Let's hit the goal. Right?
I really wish Phil kept begging for juicy tips. That was the best begs. Because he'd sing, he'd play, he'd just come in, he'd do a little game here, a little game there, you know. Hey, guys.
Enough with this dragging the feet. Let's get some support. We're at $39 of support. Let's get to the goal. Let's get some support right now. How about some super chats? How about a sub? How about a tip, a juicy tip? Let's get some incentive. Let's get some movement. Let's get some momentum going.
You know, when I think about Darkside Phil, I think of how somehow he always has help in a platform. When he was on Twitch, he got Tevin banned. Then Twitch staff removed my Darkside Phil GIF that would play when someone would give me money. They like took it down. Then you think about Phil going, you know, he's on YouTube and he got Raw Phil taken down. I can't get YouTube. Man, when I think about like how the fuck does that happen? Like the guy's just a turd out there. Grant for the 2. Send a message on Gundo's Garage website. Really? Well, Anus will tell me at some point, I pray. Because I don't remember how to log in. She's probably still streaming. I'll ask. Wait, that's the wrong person. Let me double check. Here's a Bill Maher.
One of the new soon-to-be Democratic Congresspeople, Darlisia Chevalier, supports seizing all properties from landlords and said seize the means of production.
Did I just like literally say that while ranting?
Mendami has said the end goal is seizing the means of production.
Why do like communists use that phrase so much? What does it mean? Anus is streaming, so she'll get back to me when she's done. So I apologize for that, Grand Dax.
I think they want to seize the means of production. Now, maybe you missed that in school or missed school altogether, but that's communism.
Oh, okay.
That's communism, which we tried, and it doesn't work. Parties can change sometimes, you know. You have to keep up. Who freed the slaves? Republicans, Lincoln. Democrats were the racist party back then, but then JFK got elected and it switched. The DSA itself has switched, even 5 years ago. It shunned communists. That changed.
Well, it's switching now. Now it's communist and socialist. Shamash in the West for 5. Hey, Gunham, first time catching you live in a while. How are things at NYC? Well, NYC is crazy as ever. You know, truth be told, from people I know in NYC, it's not looking that good for the average person. You know, like the normal person that has like 2 to 3 jobs is struggling. The job market is getting smaller. Things aren't actually getting better in New York City for like the people on the mid to low range of the financial spectrum. So I don't know what the fuck Mandani's fixing. And I highly doubt the supermarket that the government runs is going to make anything better. I saw that you'd need a license to go in there too, which I thought was kind of crazy. Like you needed ID specifically for it. Hold on. Cold Man King for $90. Keep ranting. Drop a CM Punk P1 Peebo. What does that mean? I'm going to have to Google that because I don't know anything about CM Punk other than like Darkside Phil liked him a lot. I think he had like a belt signed by CM Punk. Some Phil lore. Thank you for the night. This is a juicy tip and has to be rewarded with more Phil.
A nice juicy tip. Send it right now through the PayPal link. A nice juicy tip. Send me a juicy tip. Let's hit the goal. Right?
Holy Jesus. Thank you, Daddy Phil. The Martin for the 20. Get out of New York City text. I'm working. It's my fault. All right. I found a house I liked, and then I let a family member talk me out of it. And I'm stupid. You know, I'm really stupid. I got to get something soon, though. I have to get out of here this year. I have to get out before 2027 because I have a feeling things are only just going to go more off the rails. And I can't keep taking care of people. I can't keep putting my life on hold to make sure that other adults are fine. You know, like, man, I wish I could tell you people just how fucking crazy things are behind the scenes, how fragmented and disjointed and dysfunctional my family is. You haven't got a clue, dude. It's like, I think it's dysfunctional like the Jacksons, right? Michael Jackson's family, but nobody was talented. So there was no Michael. I'm the closest thing to Michael, and nobody wants to admit it. Bro, I didn't even tell you guys, like, when one of my family members died, she left nothing to everybody in the family. Nothing, bro. It was nuts. I didn't even get anything. Like, I didn't expect anything. But you know what? Could have at least gave me some money for all the times I fixed the computers. Hell, I even built their fucking computer that then, you know, her boyfriend's kid then put enough pornography on the damn thing. You couldn't open the computer without like a billion pop-ups. Like it was 1990 coming up, bro. It was nuts. I spent 3 or 4 days in that motherfucker and I didn't take a penny. I could have at least got a letter. Nigga, hey, you know, you've always been a good dude. You know, like, dude, I wish I could say more, dude, but I'm trying not to. It's just, God, Jesus Christ, man. Not even a fucking letter for all I did. Oh, Baron von Tossington. What a name for the 10. You sold me for President Gutto, presidential campaign. If I thought I could run without being killed, I would do it. I would do it. My America, I want to go back to the old America. I wish we could go to a gold standard, but that's just out the fucking window. Maybe we could go to a silver standard, but that would be a big ask, I know. But for real, could we get back to being number one? Can I say make America number one again? Or is that too much like Trump? Yeah, I want America for Americans. I want safer streets. Let's just be hard on criminals. If we catch you and you shot somebody, we know it was attempted murder. You got a rap sheet longer than, I don't know, the history of the X-Men since the beginning of time. You're gone. You're gone. We're not playing any games. We're not doing this life in prison bullshit. We're going to line you fuckers up and then use one bullet to clean you all out and drop you in a ditch, then bury you. That's what we're going to do. The second people are afraid of like doing something terrible, they won't do anything terrible anymore. I'm not saying we're going to do it to people. Like if you're speeding, I don't care if you speed. Hey, did you run over any kids? No. All right, then try not to do it anymore. But we will be hard on drug driving. Unless you're one of the rare cases of people that can drink and drive that's good at it. I used to know this dude named Bacon Flake. He drove better drunk. I've never seen anything like it. The dude was stone cold sober. Drove like shit. He would get hammered when we would hang out at a bar, and I'm like, you can't drive home. And then like it turns into a small argument, a little fight. He gets in the car, leaves. I swear to fuck. One of the best drivers I've ever seen drunk. Then the police pull me over. And I'm like, you got to be shitting me. And the cop is like, are you driving drunk, buddy? I'm like, no, you want to give me a breathalyzer? Jesus Christ. But, you know, he turned his life around. Stopped drinking, got married, had kids. He's doing great. He's doing fantastic. I wonder if he still smokes, though. I haven't talked to him in a while. Because, like, we've diverted politically as people. Like, he leans hard left, and I don't anymore. I don't. I'm more of a centrist, I believe, who kind of sees that, we can't have fairy tale existences. But whatever.
Changed. Things change. Now the coalition within the DSA, called the Marxist Unity Group, is in ascendance. And I must take them at their word when their words include our commitment is to the long-term struggle for a fully liberated, classless society. In a word, communism.
Wait, what?
What do they?
Our community is the longest-term struggle for a fully liberated, classless society. What? Oh, let me rewind this. I didn't catch that.
Take them at their word when their words include our commitment is to the long-term struggle for a fully liberated, classless society. In a word, communism. What do they have to do? Tweet out, elect more communists? Oh, yeah, Sia Weaver did that. Yes. Good, I'm glad you're shocked.
That's New York for you, right here. That's the face of New York. You know who put people like her and Madani in? Liberal white women and liberal white men. Whenever I saw like black dudes in New York, they were not for this shit.
People got to realize this is going on. Yes, my vote is in play. I'm not voting for anyone who thinks the wrong side won the Cold War or cheers for the Intifada like it's the World Cup. It's so ironic from the people who obsess about colonization. You know what's being colonized now? The Democratic Party.
Well, let's just face it. The Democratic Party has no real motion, as the kids say. So now they're pretty much putting all their ducks into Hassan Piker. It's crazy. It's crazy to see it, but it's fucking true. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. I can't believe I'm even like looking at stuff like this. I can't believe this is the type of stream I'm doing right now. But I saw so much nutty shit within 5 seconds of being on this that I thought, let's look at it real quick, because otherwise I wouldn't watch this shit. Play, you slut. You whore.
To give you an example, one of the more controversial ones is that Piker has said America deserved 9/11. Are you comfortable with that association?
No, I am not. I think that's a dumb statement. On the other hand, he has a whole lot of followers, and there's a lot of things that he's saying that are making sense to a lot of people. I think, we have to get above cancel culture. When you're doing radio, whatever.
Fuck Bernie Sanders. And you can quote me on that. You can send it to him too. I don't give a shit. So it's just talk about DSP. God damn it. Maybe I'll do a DSP show. 60% of New Yorkers are foreign born. That could be true, actually, Emperor PP. Did you know that New York City has... And nobody cares about me. New York City has like an underground ring where you could get, for people can actually come here. They don't have to be American, like, immigrants, illegal, whatever. They have an underground ring where you can like talk to the right people and they will get you social security numbers and fake IDs that fool the government. It exists. It's real. It's a big thing. And for some reason, I never see politicians talk about that shit ever. Like, it's a lot worse than people know or realize. And it's kind of crazy to me. So, yeah, when you say that, foreign born makes a lot of sense, dude. I'm pretty sure a lot of people, you should believe it, dude, because I've seen it with my own fucking eyes. It was just like, I can't believe this shit. I couldn't believe it. Our government is retarded, and it's nowhere near as capable as we think it is. Or maybe they don't care. Like, that could be a thing, too. Like, I feel New York is a special case of stupidity, especially when it comes to handling social programs and whatnot. I remember when I was paying for my insurance as a YouTuber, how much I had to pay was fucking expensive. Then like New York butted in on my insurance and forced me to join like New York State of Health. Then it made my insurance so much more complicated, dude. And I would have to like call to confirm that it was my own employee, all this other shit, jump through these holes, send all this information. Then somebody else would tell me it was the wrong information. And then someone else would tell me it was the right information. I went through that shit for a year straight. And my insurance company dropped me, dude. They dropped me. But I was paying for it. How the fuck do I get dropped? But it was because of the red tape that New York added itself, that it was somehow helping me. And I guess I saved a little bit of money, but was it worth all the bullshit and then losing my insurance? And guess what? When I lost my insurance, I needed some dental work. And I really sprained my wrist bad. I might have really fucked myself up, but I think I'm healed now. And so on. So if they can't even help someone that's born in this country paying for their insurance, how the fuck would they stop someone stealing shit? Hey, ever see those videos of Louis Rossman's video in dealing with the corrupt government? I have seen those videos, and I completely believe it. Didn't he like do that? And then the guy who was like Kamala Harris's VP stepped down as governor, and then they started arresting people. Then California started arresting people after like Newsom pretended Rossman was like a phony or something. Bro. Fees and fines, exactly. Gundo hurt his wrist making those Billy videos. Nah, dude. I was bench pressing. Yeah, I was working on my chest and stuff. And I was up to like 170. But I was by myself. So you shouldn't do bench presses by yourself. But I'm by myself. And I was tired. I already did 3 sets. And I was seeing how far I could push myself. And, you know, I went too far, you know? So I said, don't lie. No, that's exactly what happened. It took like 6 months for my wrist to heal, bro. It was so bad. It was dumb. You were painting a mini. Get out of here, you bum. How dare you? It did affect my ability to paint. Did someone say tampon Tim? Yes. Yeah, it was Tim Waltz. But you can't call him that. Like, literally, Cecil was making fun of Tim Waltz afterwards. And it was a stupid move. I wish Cecil said something to me, because I would have told him, like, now's not the time to attack Tim Waltz, because he's all over the news. He's all over whatever the fuck. If you do this on YouTube, they will gut you, because that's just how it is. Like, you can't really make fun of Democrats on YouTube. You can't. You really cannot, especially when they're embroiled in controversy. You do not make fun of them, ever. You just shut the fuck up. You can make fun of Trump, not the Democrats. He did on June 6th, too? Jesus Christ. Gundo hurt his wrist doing a linear. Oh, my God. You're banned. You're so banned. And you don't have to do much research, dude. Literally, Google search her. You'll find her OnlyFans stuff for free. Like, there wasn't much research needed for that. Granted, that doesn't make me look better, but you know what I'm saying. All right, that's it.
They do.
For Tim Waltz.
Podcast 3 hours a day.
Out.
You say dumb things. I suspect if you go back over your career, there may be 1 or 2 things that you said that you may have regretted. But I think what we have got to do is look at the totality of where people are coming from.
Bernie. 1 or 2 things? Hassan has said a multitude of crazy shit. Remember how he said the Hamas snuggle struggles didn't move his position 1 iota when that shit happened? Remember the demand for the death of a U.S. Senator, Bernie? You already know about the 9/11 one. Remember when he said you should cancel a life subscription of landlords and let their red capitalist blood run through the streets? Really? This is why I can't respect fucking Democrats right now, man, because they literally pretend that Hassan is fine now because they're so fucking desperate for a win, because they have no other personalities to lean on. So they're going with Hassan Piker. And the worst part is he's becoming rich as shit. Well, oh my fuck. God help me, dude. How did I end up like this? I started out doing Fallout mod reviews.
And go forward.
So when someone like James,
he's made millions. Remember how Bernie Sanders used to run around and his big thing was, oh, tax the millionaires, tax the millionaires, tax the millionaires. Then he became a millionaire And it was tax the billionaires and the trillionaires. There was no trillionaires till recently. Now Elon Musk is a trillionaire anymore. But like these fucking socialist pieces of shit move the goalpost a second that things work in their favor. I don't want to hear this shit from him. He should fuck all the way off. His wasted campaigns. Waste of fucking time. Bernie bros. And the worst part is this cocksucker gave us okay boomer girl. Thanks, Bernie. You fucking fuck. Get rid of old people in politics.
James Carville says he doesn't want to be in the same political party as Hassan Piker. Which one are you going to take?
Well, that's not much of a choice. If Mr. Carville doesn't want to be in my party, the party that I belong to, that Piker, that Sayed belongs to, he can start his own party. But I think we need...
I hope he does start his own party. I would vote for him over you, you fucking spineless dork. You absolute shitbird. Let me find like that. I'm not even really a political, but I'm pissed. I can't believe this shit. Bernie Sanders. You fucker. You betrayed everything.
There is, and I'm not sure what to understand what Madame is doing, but to talk about the larger Democratic Party post the election in Michigan going forward, I am not going to be in the same party with Hassan Piker. I can tell you that right now. If he becomes a force in the Democratic Party, I'm out of here. I have no intention of ever being in the same political party with that guy. Now, I think that a majority, overwhelming majority of Democrats agree with me. But this idea that we're going to seize the means of production and just go look at the DSA platform. You don't have to look any further than that. And, you know, Jackie, it may be that the two-party system is just going to be under tremendous stress here in the coming months. I mean, you see it in with Tucker and Marjorie Taylor Greene, and on the Republican side, you see it going on right now. And I can't sit here and tell you for certain how this is going to turn out. But the one thing I can tell you for certain, Hassan Piker and James Carville are not going to be in the same political party. One of us is going to leave. It might even be me.
Well, dude, somebody said Nyannis raid. Thank you, Nyannis. You picked the worst stream to raid. I've been watching Hassan Piker and slowly losing my fucking mind. Slowly deteriorating into madness and losing hope for my country.
Last month, 2 Democratic congressmen released an open pledge they wanted their fellow Democratic members to sign. It said, "We are capitalist, not socialist. We want safety, not lawlessness. We are proud, not ashamed of America." These should not be hard words for a congressional Democrat to sign on to. You know how many did? 8. 8 out of 212.
Wow.
Guys, really, there's got to be an easier way to lose the swing states. And no, this nonsense is not where most Democratic politicians are right now, but it's also becoming a raging fire festival in the party that neither is anyone putting out. People are actually getting elected now.
I would like Sneeko to be deported. I don't even have to watch the video. I can go just
Who
deport him.
literally don't think we should have police.
You know, anybody who lives here and thinks the country sucks and they're not from here, or they decided to take on a religion that's not Christian or Catholic or whatever, maybe it's time to go. I will allow Buddhists.
Or prisons or borders. And again, they're not lying about who they are. The media is. Ask Ms. Chevalier about the border. She says, yes, literally abolish the border.
What I love about people who have this stance, abolish the border, they don't want you going into their house. They don't want you going into their neighborhood. Kamala Harris, did you know she just bought a house in New York in the richest area? And I think the population only has like one other black family. One. And you can't get in that area unless you live there. Oh, it's beyond fence, bro. I'm pretty sure they have like armed security, dude. Get raided, loser. That's it. You're banned. How does she have all those little cat thingies? I'm gonna have her work on mine. Get Gundo on side scrollers. Hitting him would be fun. I can get on side scrollers. I just keep forgetting to reply to blabs. Like, I've been up in the day, so I guess I could do it.
You know, if you call a woman a whore and everyone gasps, and then the woman says, oh, no, he's right, I'm literally a prostitute. Believe her. This crowd literally wants to get rid of our form of government, the Senate, but also, and I quote, replace the president and Supreme Court with an executive and judiciary chosen by and subordinate to Congress. Yeah, no biggie. Just taking the very essence of our government, which is 3 branches checking each other and shit-canning 2.5 of them. Who could be this nuts? I'll tell you who, morons who are still wearing COVID masks in 2026.
It always amazes me when people still fight for socialism. And we could look at how socialism took Venezuela from being the richest country in South America to being the poorest. People in Venezuela, their money's so shit. They would go to Argentina for work to get Argentinian money. Like, that is just nuts. But somehow American socialists and communists think that we would get it right. We can't even get free healthcare right. We can't even get roads properly patched. How, like, Jesus Christ.
This photo is from the DSA meeting in Denver 3 weeks ago.
And another thing I noticed about like the socialists here, like all of these fuckers, like Hassan, Vaj, Denims, etc., don't all of them come from families that were able to send them to higher learning institutions? You know, how come it always seems like these people come from some form of money? Like, they're not dog shit broke. They didn't sleep in a car before.
Okay, I'm just going to say it. Since the far left,
DSA
far left is overwhelmingly made up of affluent, ultra-woke white people, you raised your kids wrong.
All right, fine. Since I've been watching too much of this, let's see what else is going on in the world. I pray it's good. Apparently, people are mad at basketball or something. They want to put a transsexual in the women's team or some crap like that. Let me take a deeper look. I should just leave Bill Maher up because, frankly, I'm looking. Oh, shit, it's not
Would
up.
be a world without prisons, because we all see the humanity in one another, and then we know nobody's disposable.
I'm sorry. This whole time I was playing in the background. I was looking at stuff, and then I heard what Bill Maher was saying. I kind of freaked out. I was like, wait, what? Abolish the police.
I think that my perfect world would be a world without prisons, because we all see the humanity in one another, and then we know nobody's disposable.
Dude, that's the Asian chick that was hanging out with Hassan Piker. Like, I've seen her before. I gotta go look. She was like staring at Hassan Piker like he was a seafood delight meal or some shit. It was crazy. Wait, she wants to abolish the police and prisons? That's how I know she's retarded. She doesn't live anywhere where there's like major crime. As a guy who's lived in a bad black neighborhood, the last thing you want is not having the police. And granted, it's not like they show up on time, but Lord have mercy, a world where they don't exist sounds like Mad Max. Unless you live someplace nice, then you just assume that it's not that bad. What is Hassan doing now? What? Theater kid Hassan Piker campaigns Francesca Hahn, this chick. What? I feel like I'm learning today.
I brought up Michigan. The reason why I brought up Michigan is because I think it was Michael Moore in 2016 who said, Michigan's not a swing state. And neither is Wisconsin. These are not swing states. They've been turned into swing states because they've left you behind. But we are going to bring back the working class to both Wisconsin and to Michigan. A Republican will never be elected in this state ever again once our movement is done.
I am Berliner. Oh, sorry, I got wrapped up in that. You really got me going. Good Lord. Let me get back here. So, yeah, that's her. Dude. Why is Hassan being treated differently now? Like, it feels like the last 2 weeks or so, all of a sudden, political people like Hassan. I don't get what the fuck is going on.
Arrest and prosecute and bring about corruption charges for every prominent member of this administration that is engaged in corruption, and prosecute and arrest ICE agents that have also done crimes as well on the job.
Here's my take. I'm all for prosecuting and arresting corrupt people in this administration, but I also want the Democrats prosecuted and arrested as well. I want every one of these insider trading I almost said something terrible. Child-loving individuals to see a prison cell.
In corruption.
Look at how crazy this Asian lady does look.
In corruption.
Look how big her eyes get. Look at these facial tics. Something's not right. Now, look at this. I feel like she might actually be crazy. They're trying to cater to the dumb. Okay, that makes sense. In that case, what can I say? You're not going to make a young person not believe something.
And bring about corruption charges for every prominent member of this administration that is engaged in corruption, and prosecute and arrest ICE agents that have also done crimes as well on the job. That would be a platform position that I would want to see from the Democratic Socialists of America. Okay.
Okay. Damn it, anus. She's like sending me horrible stuff behind the scenes. Now get out of here, Gwark. Not today. Or Grok or whatever it's called. They said something about this Asian woman, then all of a sudden she starts assaulting me with this Asian woman. I shouldn't even be doing stuff like this, dude. I should be laughing at Phil.
I wasn't always aware of the struggles of other communities of color because for me, assimilation always kind of took over. And so I did marry, my proximity to whiteness continues, right?
What the fuck is proximity to whiteness? So you married a white man. Why don't you just own it? Say it from your chest. If I married a white woman, I'd say I married a white woman. And she has no ass. She's a white woman. I would admit it. I would tell the people.
My son is biracial. He's half white and half Korean.
See?
And I think navigating, what his identity is and how people perceive him is always at the back of my mind as well.
They probably perceive him as white or Korean. People are fine with Koreans. Now let's see what else she sent me. I feel like I'm going to be down a political rabbit hole, which is something I shouldn't be doing. How did I get here? Why am I like this? I'm going to regret this shit later.
One thing that they brought up as well was a post from you in 2021 where you said Americans should cancel Thanksgiving, should have done this in 1621.
What's wrong with Thanksgiving? Oh, I get it. As a Native American, I should understand. But on the other hand, I don't care. I wasn't there. Okay, this is probably a hot take, but it's like, I don't care anymore. I don't give a fuck. When I was younger, I used to do lame shit like that. Like, you shouldn't wear a Native American outfit for Halloween. It's really racist. Pocahontas was actually raped. I would do stuff like that. Now, I don't care. Like, that all didn't matter. Soapboxing, it doesn't mean shit. Enjoy Thanksgiving or don't. Who gives a shit?
The post has been deleted. Republicans have been highlighting it. Do you still believe that Thanksgiving should be canceled?
I'm a chef.
And one of the first meals that I made that was for the community when I was 16 was a Thanksgiving meal. You know, I always think my hospitality background in owning a restaurant for 7, 8 years, that bringing folks around the table to share conversation and build community is always a good thing. But Thanksgiving is also a time that's incredibly painful for many people in our communities.
Why should you take us so long just to tell us? Yes or no? It's very simple, bitch. Cancel it or not. Are you for it or against it?
And so I think I wanted to make sure that people understood that there are multiple views, but views can evolve. And the position that I'm running for right now, and I think my background as a chef will actually help me become a better.
Get out. Terrible. Word salad. Have the balls to just say it. Jesus Christ. Own it. Just own it, lady. Go, you know what? I didn't like Thanksgiving. I hate it. I love Hassan Piker. He's so handsome. I love his little beard. Looks all scratchy. He's like a young George Michaels if he was political.
Will be the nominee, as another one of your closest competitors who is even far behind you has dropped out of the race. Is there anything in that list of what you told Hassan Piker that you disavow now?
No.
Okay. Is there anything in the DSA platform that you disagree with?
Yes.
Okay. What would that be?
Abolishing the Senate. I believe it's nonsensical and non-practical at this time.
Okay. Would you abolish the Supreme Court?
No. I believe in checks and balances.
Okay. So you consider yourself a democratic socialist, is that correct?
Yes.
Would you defund the Department of War?
Define it? Well, I think it's a
take away
define it, bitch. What are you going to do?
No, I think it's troubling how many times they've failed an audit, and they're one of the highest funded agency. And I think that stewardship of taxpayer dollars is incredibly important. That where there may be fraud, waste, or abuse.
Oh boy, this is going to be a long one.
We make sure
Ain't it?
to vet the agency.
Okay. Would you advocate for public ownership of America's largest corporations or those in Wisconsin?
I have to say, first of all, we are incredibly proud of our Green Bay Packers, a publicly owned NFL team. But I believe there are some manufacturing and corporation that is irresponsible to have full public.
Is this chick winning at all? Like, yeah, she definitely has crazy eyes. There's no doubt about it. I'm 100% sure she's had a mental breakdown or two at some point in her life. I'm too lazy to look it up, but I know what I see when I see it when it comes to a woman. The DSA can't justify their batshit crazy agenda. Go figure. This is like a thing. I feel like I'm waking up into insanity. Like Rip Van Winkle. I thought everything was fine, and now there's a DSA, and Hassan Piker's obviously in the mix because why wouldn't he? He's a Chinese plant, in my opinion. Jesus, age crackers. I need to like decompress from that for a minute. No, I'm not. That's a man. That is a man, sir. Oh my God. Nope. No. We're going. We're taking a detour for a little bit. Let's find something humorous. Somebody wrote, "I love democracy." Stop watching. All right, fine. We're getting out of there. We need to do something positive. We need to bring about change. We need to look at the man that has inspired us all to live a little better.
Kurt, what are you saying, Kurt? I need help, and he's trying to help. The 12V rail is dead. You need a new PSU.
Bro, this is going to be like one of my emotes. This is going to be one of my emotes on this fucking channel, dude. Does he have cancer? No, he's on a weight loss journey, and he's healthier than he's ever been. You're a terrible Doberman.
That PSU is a piece of junk.
Give me Phil. So last night, DSP's computer died, right? And his chat was then, unfortunately, subjected to helping him troubleshoot his computer while also paying him to do it. It was a wild time. Hold on. What game have you played? The last game I played was Battlefield 6, like probably at the end of May. That's the last time I played a video game. And I know because I've been thinking about the Battlefield skins and I want to unlock them. And I'm so close to having enough money. There's money, like, what is it, in-game currency? Whatever it's called, to like get the Battle Pass for free. I just got to get 100 points or something. It's over. Fuck it.
I don't even know how to look at the connect. People are saying he's not looking at the connections. Where are they?
Is he not the greatest? See, I pull up Phil. We lose like 50 viewers off the bat. People like Darkseid Phil gone. No, not doing it. Not today, Satan. Let's see. The best crash out of July 2026 is when every day triggered by a single comment that wasn't bad, but it made Phil upset.
Finish the box of One Piece cards today so that we could start fresh next week. Like I said, on my day off, I'm actually going to look into getting multiple new boxes of cards. You guys said this morning you would like more One Piece, but at the same time, maybe try Lorcana, which is the Disney cards, which is kind of interesting. They're actually...
That's because Phil is losing weight, Omega Toggies. He's the healthiest he's ever been. He's the fittest he's ever been. You can't stand that this guy's in great shape. All of you detract
with money, which is funny. So I'm probably going to be doing those during my day off, but I was hoping to finish the One Piece today, and so far 0 because this stream was so slow. Hopefully tonight the late stream will be good, and we'll finish those off. Like I said, we only need 3 packs, right? So if we do the 3 packs, I'll do it. There's a bonus pack I'm including. If we do those 3, I'm including a bonus pack. Okay?
That'd be fine.
Okay, cool. Stingray, stop bitching. Seriously, stop bitching and complaining. Enjoy your band. You're such a bitch.
What did he do, Stingray? Tell us, Phil.
I'm the streamer. I want to make this abundantly clear. I'm the streamer. I run the show. I can do whatever I want on my stream.
Okay.
No shit. I'm the boss, not you. If you don't like
I hope your mood improves by tonight. Seriously, you ruin the vibes when you harass us for money. Get a job if you don't make enough in the day, Phil.
The way a streamer streams, get the fuck out and go watch someone else. No one cares about your opinion. If you come in, I don't like that this guy says that he didn't get a good amount of support for Dark, so fuck you. Leave. No one cares. My supporters like me and my content, and they support it. Sometimes they don't. On a slower day, I let them know, and then sometimes they'll support it again. It's up to them. It's not your job to come to my stream and tell me how to run it. Fuck off. No one cares. Tonight, I just took a look. So what are we doing tonight? Allow me to explain what we're doing tonight.
So after Phil tells this guy to fuck off, I guess karma bit him in the ass and destroyed his computer.
Right, this is the camera, right? I'm looking at it right now. So tonight...
Look how old Phil looks. He looks like a senior fucking citizen. This dude is wasting away.
I am taking this new power supply.
Okay, Phil.
Corsair RM850X ATX modular power supply.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're installing this into my capture streaming PC. The problem is we need to disassemble the old one first, take it out, and we have to know what cables go where on the motherboard.
It's
and I was
not
looking,
hard,
and
Phil.
there's a lot. I would argue more than 10 cables, and they're all in different places, and they all look completely different.
Oh my God, it's more than 10 cables. This is you need to be some sort of She-Hulk to complete this task.
And this is a modular power supply, meaning you need to know which cables to plug in. And
yeah, it's not fucking rocket science, dude. His audience has to be people with autism with the way he explains this shit. It's not hard.
Don't know. So we're going to open this and try to figure it out. This is going to be work. This is going 1 to 10. How am I feeling about this? 6. If the PC lights on fire or whatever. To all the idiots out there who try to say, you know, oh, he doesn't have a smoke detector or whatever. I always just had one in here. Just it's not on camera. No one cares. But this is the insane minutia that my detractors actually go at.
I actually got a load of this DSP controversy. As stupid as it is, it actually gets dumber than you think. Give me a second here because I have to look it up. In fact, I'll let Phil play while I look for it.
To try to like say awful things. That just is complete nonsense.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
How is it an awful thing to say you don't have a smoke detector, bro?
Sell me a waffle. 7 months says you have your anti-static rash strip. No, I don't have anti-static rash strip. Anti-static wrist straps. I don't have that. So I'm just going to shock everything and destroy all electronics in my office.
I hope you do.
Here you go. For those who don't know, the PC wouldn't even turn on.
I hope you electrocute yourself and your ball hair falls out. I don't know if that's hateful for me to say, but it's how I feel right now. Here is the smoke detector proof. Before, there was no smoke detector. But because people told... because trolls were like, we're going to tell your HOA you don't have a smoke detector in there. Phil immediately delivers a smoke detector and installs it in the ceiling. Like, this, it's so fucking retarded and crazy. It's like such a small thing, but I can't even, bro. It's like a Seinfeld episode or something. It just doesn't seem real sometimes.
It was basically turning on and then having power errors and half the components wouldn't power up. And it happened earlier today. Then I had it unplugged for like 10 minutes, plugged it back in, it worked. So we did the stream. Then when I went to upload, the PC turned itself off again, which is obviously a horrendous sign, and it wouldn't turn on the PC. Then once that's done, take the power cord, put it directly into the wall socket, then try to turn it on and see what happens.
Sometimes I feel like Darkseid Phil looks like Ryan Kennel if Ryan was 80. You know? For some reason, I'm seeing Ryan Kennel and Phil.
Hold it for 30 seconds.
The theory is
that
he's on
10 to 30
Ozempic.
seconds.
That's what we believe.
Then plug it into the wall, try to see what happens. All right, I'm going to do that right now. And like I said,
yeah, could you imagine if LTG and DSP had to be roommates, call it The Odd Couple? That'd be a great show.
If we can't get this working soon, I'm likely going to have to find a cord to run across to plug into the phone because I don't want my phone to die in the middle of us doing this. Okay.
Why does he have to stream this, by the way? Oh, look at those. That's his workout arm, by the way. Look how buff he is.
Yeah, so the PC is
the king of fitness. He does actually look like he's dying, dude.
now plugged directly into the wall rather than, I'm looking at the wrong camera. It's plugged directly into the wall rather than plugged into the...
Good Lord. I can't with this. How the fuck does Almighty Tevin sit through this shit? Like, Almighty Tevin watched this for like 2 hours straight. I'm losing my mind already.
Okay. I don't have an old PC's PSU. Doesn't exist. Old PC is gone. All right. Old
Where did it
PC
go?
is not in the house. It was gotten rid of.
Why?
There's no backup PSU here. Okay. Starshine Radiant says if the fans aren't spinning, it's 100% the PSU. The fans are not spinning at all.
Then it's a PSU. Install it, bro. Why does it take so long?
That
we're literally getting like a day with Phil as he just has an existential crisis plugging in unironically. Like with my eyes closed, I'm thinking you did the power to the motherboard, power to the CPU, and the graphics card. So like there's 3 cords he needs, and we have a whole day for this shit.
the stuff is like the capture device works because I'm seeing right now it's passing through the capture device. It's getting power and it's working right now. It's going to my monitor.
Okay.
So the capture device is getting power through the motherboard. The keyboard.
Could you imagine you have to hold this dude's hand and then pay him? You have to tell him how to fix his computer and fucking pay him. And they did it. It's nuts. Baron von Tossi did for the 10. You sold. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was voted for president. Metastopheles for the 50. The rants are why I'm here. When it improves, I'll be laughing less. Yeah. The game plan was to get 1 million subscribers and then fade off into the sunset slowly, go out nice on top, looking like a good guy. Instead, I'm stuck where I am, so I may as well be old and bitter. That is a juicy tip, by the way. So we have to celebrate we're technically watching Phil. So how about this instead?
And so can you imagine how many lives this is going to be saving?
I kind of hate watching Phil. Like, I know people request Phil, but I kind of hate him. Stunner, 9,005 for the 5. Gundam, immigration policy, only attractive women. I will sign on to this. Immigration where we run America like a club. Like only hot chicks get in. And dudes that can actually do jobs. Like, you have to be able to do something. You can't come here and then, I don't know, work retail. No, we want hot chicks doing retail. But then if we import only hot chicks, what if they all do OnlyFans, stunter or stunner? Then what? You know? But then if they do that, we could tax the shit out of them. And we create a sin tax. So we tax them even more than average. Kind of like when people buy cigarettes. Why not do that? See, we're on to something. I'm going to have you in my cabinet, stunner. Hold on. It's Trey Stonewall. With $100, you have my vote. Hail Gundo. That's it. This is a juicy tip that deserves a song.
A nice juicy tip. Send it right now through the PayPal link. A nice juicy tip. Send me a juicy tip. Let's hit the goal. Right?
Stonewall came in and tipped 100. We're talking about politics, and we're back at filled by now. I'm sure many people are disappointed. The Mad Bronze for the 10. Evening Gunner managed to overhaul the coop with an overbuilt door and flooring. Next tackle will be the hatchery and raising pheasants. Hope the dono money supports your move or tiny robots. I'm already at the gates, Mad Bronze. I'm so close to leaving. I'm so close. My assistant's helping me when she can. You know, she has chickens. And she's like, could you put a chicken coop there? And I'm like, why would I want chickens? And then she goes, well, if you get a lot of land, the chickens eat ticks. And I'm sitting here like, chickens eat ticks. One chicken eats 300 ticks a day. I could actually frolic in my backyard with little dogs and a couple chickens and not have to worry about ticks. So I'm thinking about chickens. Even though, you know, chickens are cool. You know, I don't really have a problem. Jordan for the 10. In case you don't know, multiple states, when they book people, are labeled as white despite their ethnicity. Yes, I've seen that. I have seen that, which is weird. And I hope to God it's wrong, but it's probably right. I see that shit on Twitter and I'm like, maybe this is like, what do they call it? Political aggregation or something like that, where they try to get me all riled up for fake news. Because there is a lot of fake stuff going on Twitter. But the problem is you don't know what's real anymore. Dust the 13th for 5. I grew up in a predominantly black female household. My condolences and God be with you. And brother, I hope the afterlife has a gated community. I hear you. When Tupac said, I wonder if heaven's got a ghetto, I thought to myself, I hope it does, and they keep you out of my neighborhood. And then I put on my favorite Frank Sinatra, which I would play for you, but YouTube will copyright claim me. I'm going to be claimed for like Bill Maher anyway. So Michael for the 5. What about the candidate that got knocked out? Which one was that? I didn't even see that. Cold Man King for another 30. Pipe bomb YouTube censored. Oh, that makes sense. There's so much you can't say or do, but it feels like you can't say or do anything around me. I almost have half a mind to go to Nick Fuentes, like, I should stream on your site and say horrible things. What's this? Are you shitting me, dude? Fuck me with toast. Fuck me with toast. I paid $300 for that damn water heater to be fixed, and it's still not fixed. I'm fucked. Now I got to go deal with that, I guess. That's my treat for today. That's my treat. I'm going to watch more Phil to punish myself. Fluffy left the room, by the way. My dog hates Darkside Phil. Like, there's 2 things Fluffy can't stand. Darkside Phil and King Cobra playing the pan flute. Jericho Grant for the 5. It's time for Gundo and only Gundo. Let me like send a message. I'll deal with it. I'm not paying again. Like, if I paid $300 for them to fix it and they didn't fix it, then they owe me. You got to come out here and then fix it and not charge me this fucking time. The prime for the 5. Sometimes you have to put yourself first, Gunham. Never let yourself be taken advantage of. You're a very talented person to deserve what you aim for. Man, thank you, Gilliman. I see Gilliman there. Only Gilliman would say such kind words to me. I wish things turned out differently. There's been talk of like doing music again, but this time I would join a cover band for the fuck of it, just to get out, you know? Like you get out and do something with other people rather than getting out and being by myself, which is like what I do all the time. So that could be cool. We'll see. Thank you, Gilliman. Thank you, Regent. Ivy for the 2. Thank you, Ivy. She comes in, she leaves something. Command CQC for the 5. Gunham, I will play Battlefield with you to avoid the stuff, man. Save your sanity. It's not worth it. Love you. Hail Fluffy. Oh, people don't really care too much for Battlefield, me playing it. And plus, I'm rusty, dude. My KD was 1.845, I believe. But now if I got on, I bet it would drop like a stone because I am rusty. I got to play daily to keep my wits about me like a cat. I got to be moving. I got to get my fingers going. Lewis for the 5. I am benching solo, 350 pounds by yourself. Friends made workouts less serious. That's true. That is so true. You want to make a workout less serious, do it with a woman. Oh my God. I've made that mistake too many times. They like want to talk, they want to joke around. It's kind of like, are we lifting weights or not? I would do better if you and Billy do red pill grip shorts. Hello from Jersey City. You know, that's a good idea. I wonder, can I get away with like Billy watching e-girls on shorts? Can I do that? Does anybody know for certain? Because I don't know where the line is anymore on YouTube. It feels like I cross it without even knowing I crossed it. Then I just get in trouble. And I'm like, this is bullshit. Yosterbath for 10. Thank you for keeping my Wednesdays fun. This show was fun today. I watched Hassan Piker for like an hour or two. Probably an hour. Anxiety for the 5. If Gundo really wanted to, not only could he look more like a... Oh, man. Thanks. Look more like a woman than any trans in the WNBA. But even at his height, he'd still dominate the league. Yes, I would be a pretty good power forward, I think. I think I could do it. I mean, I haven't played on a basketball team since, you know, like high school or something, or junior high. That was a long time ago, man. I miss it. You know, when I didn't make the high school football team, dude, I was so mad. But technically, like, my grades were low. I could have had I think I'm too short, though, to be like a professional wide receiver. I think you got to be 6'3", and I'm 5'10". But, dude, I could catch, and I ran my ass off because I was so used to running from black guys. It was like second nature. I miss organized sports. I just realized my life sucks. I hate content creation. This isn't fun. Getting outside and getting the stuffing knocked out of you. That's where it was at. And I tried never to get hit because, Jesus Christ, when I got hit, something broke. Obi-Wan for the 5. Bro, the Venezuelans took over the wilderness. It's old school RuneScape when the country went down and they were living like kings was fucking wild. This has to be the craziest shit I've just read. The Venezuelans took over RuneScape. I never ever heard of that. This is some piece of lore in American history that has eluded me. I'm going to screenshot this and send it to Ziltex. Okay. I'm being yelled at. Oh my God. When I get out of this state, man. When I get out of here, dude, things are gonna change. I'm gonna have my big house. I'm gonna have a little dogs. And then when people are like, something's wrong, we need your help fixing it. I can't help you. I can't help. I'm in another state. I'm 14, 15 hours away. I'll talk like Trump. There's nothing I could do. There was nothing, literally nothing. My hands were tied. My hands were tied. I invited a woman over. I invited her over, and then she touched me in my pants, and I got really excited, so I couldn't get your message in time. You know, something like that. Jesus Christ. This is why my father left, I bet. I hate my life. Optimism too. Why does DSP look like a befuddled yellow man? Because he is. There is one. Someone said DSP looked Chinese. He puts on his glasses. He goes, "Nah, I look Chinese." I thought that was funny. Drake Timber Shepard too. DSP looks mummified. Okay. Why did my brain want to go muff man? Ding-a-ling. The two. Is he dying? Yes. Spiritually, physically, emotionally. Betting star for the two. Outlaw. OnlyFans. There's the answer. You know what, Benedict Star? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Because before OnlyFans, didn't things seem a little less retarded, especially when it came to meeting women and dating? Like, realistically? Like, I remember being able to meet a woman and then she didn't have an OnlyFans, because it didn't really, well, it existed, but nobody used it. Now it's like you come across chicks and they use it as like this backup plan to save themselves, which you don't really run into. Not all women, but the ones I've run into. So I should say it like that. And it's kind of like, I don't know, you ever considered picking up a skill? Crazy. I know I'm talking Chinese practically. But I think if we got rid of OnlyFans, it would help, but it wouldn't, because people would then move to Fansly. Then you have to get rid of Fansly. Then there's like another site. I don't know that one. I only know of Fansly because like Indigo White promotes it on her Twitter. So I see that on occasion. Oh, wait. Indigo's now a guy. So there's that. Oh, man. The world has changed and I don't understand it no more, dog. Michael from 5. Search them candidates knockout. All right. Let's take a quick look. I might have to get off to deal with this fucking issue. Okay, I think I could show this. Oh, yes. Now I know. The fruity dude. Yeah, I saw this. Pretty funny. Yeah, we're doing it for you, Michael. We're cutting back on our filth for today. All right, so I think this dude is like a little.
It is over. It's over. You go home, man. All right? You go home. Yo. Hey. You. Hey. Not my drone. You. Not my drone, right? You're not talking about my dog, right?
I don't care.
Don't do that, dude.
What?
Don't do
What
that.
are you gonna do?
Go ahead. Just go. Good work, guys. Don, go ahead.
Am I? I didn't put him in the ground. I didn't put him in the ground. I put you in the ground.
This is what we call in the business writing checks your ass can't cash, children. This Democratic candidate, who last time I saw him had flowers in his beard, has decided he's a bad motherfucker.
I can't.
All right. Oh, you're gonna hit women now.
Let's go, bro.
Go ahead.
I'm good.
Let him have
You can tell by the way he's acting and how he's not even squared up correctly to fight. This is a nice area. You see a lot of white people here.
Mike,
All right, good. It's over.
Like, where are the minorities, Mr. Man?
It's over.
He's a child.
I'm a child. I'm 40 years old.
You should act like it then.
He's good Lord. Look at the cellulite on that lady's legs. Jesus Christ. And there's no ass there. It looks like a bunch of Play-Doh put in a bag. No wonder her husband knocked the hell out of him. If I was tapping that, I'd be on edge too.
Dewey.
Oh, that's a different guy. Why would he pick a fight with a dude twice his size and not nail the chin shot? Let me look at this. You derailed me. I'm trying to like pushes him. Okay, he fails the shot. Oh, good Lord. Is he drunk?
Let's go.
Now he gets stupid here. Leaves himself wide open. Uses the chair. What are you going to do with this chair? The aluminum in this is non-existent for pain. Like if you wanted to do something, you'd have to break the chair into 2 pieces and beat them up like you got kendo sticks, like a daredevil. Instead, stupid. This is how you tell the man couldn't fight. He chose the absolute worst weapon leaving his jaw wide open for a tapping.
Let's go.
We'll watch it again.
Oh, chair thrower.
It's like one of the gayest fights I've seen in a while.
Wake up. Yeah. What you know, Ollie boy? Yeah? Trey, stay right there.
This is embarrassing. It's probably time for you to leave. Think about your life choices. I would have just stayed on the ground. Because, like, I would know this shit would be all over the internet, right? Like, at that point, your life is over as a man. I would just be like, bury me here. I'm dead. I'm done. The only thing left for you to do now is to find this dude and then beat him half to death. You know, when he least expects it. You have to do a sneak attack now. You got to be a rat. You got to wait for him to go to work. You got to hunt him. And then when he's not paying attention, you beat him with an aluminum bat within an inch of his life. It can do brain damage. Then you got to try and escape without going to jail, which would probably be impossible. It's not the 1980s or 90s anymore. So you just have to hold this out.
Done? You done?
Is he trying to fight? Like, dude, you're done. Jesus Christ. Not again. Is he fighting again? He is so brave for going out in that, like, those shorts with that body. I would never. I would never. What does he do? He's like Mr. Leahy from, like, Trailer Park Boys. Julian, you hit me in the mouth, but I didn't like it. What is he doing? What is he doing? Are you see? I told you what you have to do. You have to catch him when he least expects it. And you need a weapon.
You recording all this? Yeah.
He's insane. Don't fight him on the rocks. If you get knocked out now,
Just
your
in
head's gonna
case.
crack open.
Just in case, yeah.
Wait, the video's almost over. No. We need to know how the story ends.
With like, it has to be.
Gay, lame. Oh, man. Like, I was getting into... It's like I was watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I was enthralled with this news. Oh, okay, let me get out of here. What is this? I probably shouldn't watch this because, like, YouTube will probably claim me. But, like, Facebook sends the dumbest shit afterwards.
Expecting a human female. Don't touch me.
I don't understand. Is there a problem?
Problem is I was expecting a human female, not the escapee from the Hag Factory. That is the last time I used that free app. I should sue.
We're 30 seconds into the night and you're already looking for another date right in front of me?
Yeah, because A, you don't matter.
King Cobra used to watch this channel all the time. That's why I stopped. Let me fast forward because, like, it's supposed to teach you parables about life, and it's really lame and gay.
Who asked you?
If you don't mind me saying, you're the one who's way out of his league.
Of course you'd say that. You're a waiter. Nobody cares if your girlfriend's an ugly cow.
Come on, there's no
But
need
me?
for that.
I'm the vice president of a major corporation. Who I have on my arm affects my bottom line. Not that you'd understand anything about business or what it takes to succeed.
I'm actually a month away from my MBA. And personally, I think a woman who has depth and something to offer besides her looks is far more desirable.
See how, like, lame and gay this shit is? Is there, like, a point where she, like, becomes beautiful or something? I guess he lost his job.
I was gonna order a ride home, but then I remembered that rent's due next week, so I guess I'm walking home.
I feel terrible for what happened back then.
It's fine, really. I don't want to work for anyone who'd be friends with a guy like that anyways.
Okay, this is gay as shit. It's, like, really, really, really fake. Like, those videos, like, you guys are seeing it like gay, boomer slot, blah, blah, blah. Bro, believe it or not, that YouTube channel gets crazy views. Crazy views. Whatever this shit is, it, like, speaks to a certain group of people in the millions. I don't even get it. Oy vey. I should make videos like that. Sugar mama time? Maybe. Maybe she's got money. Nah, she can't have money if she doesn't like have a dermatologist. There's no woman that doesn't have a dermatologist that has money. Well, we learned about like that guy getting beaten up. Lewis for the 5. Check out homesteading consultant. Let me check my messages. I forgot the specific bird, but it's raised outside of and to eat ticks. Okay. Let's like just write this down. Give me a piece of paper. I have my assistant do this, but she's at work, so I can't bark out orders. You know, I should ask Anus. She might know. Because Anus like got a duck. And the duck is just chilling out in her yard. And I'm sitting here like, how do you get a free duck? Whatever, you know. I did have one good thing happen to me. I got a motorcycle rim that's worth $6,000 for $1,000. That was the best thing that happened to me in like 2 years. I only got one. It's carbon fiber. Need another one. How am I going to get it? I don't know. But I couldn't say no. It was a massive win. Steve-O the Devil for the 5. Hail Gunham, could you tell us about your guitar teacher? It's not much to say about the old dude. He's been dead how many years now? So many. I think he died November the 11th. What year was it? Probably like 2019. Because Chuchi died 1 year before him on the same day. So, yeah, that's how I remember. Yeah, I miss him. You know, the one thing I wanted to do desperately, I wanted it so bad. I wanted to hit 1 million subscribers and I wanted to show it to him. And I wanted to go, Henry, look what I did. I mean, it wasn't music, you know. Everybody that knew me, that thought I had any talent outside of YouTube was like, why aren't you doing music? Why are you doing YouTube? And I thought if I could get to 1 million, I could show them that I was doing pretty well. And maybe people would be proud of me or something. I'll be honest. But then he died long before I got to 1 million. And the irony is I probably never will. So, you know, it's kind of like 2 massive kicks in the balls. But I'm used to getting kicked in the balls, so I barely got any left. Oh, man, that's an odd name. Oigiwan has been a member for 3 months. Thank you, Oigiwan. Slurp? What? Cardile Slurp of 5. If I got that wrong. Keep up the great content, Gundam. How much revenue do you think DSP has brought in his detractors? I know like a day ago, I was watching today, WPIG, and they were recapping. Well, ALT was recapping DSP's last stream after he fixed his computer, and somebody gave him like $2,000 in cash in one stream. So I would think DSP makes good money, but he must like squander it. Truth be told, he's really into like the card thing now, and those card boxes are between $200 to $400 a box or some shit like that, right? And then someone said to Phil, Core Dial? Okay, thank you. Core Dial. Is that it? Anyway, let me think here. DSP was spending all that money on those boxes. And somebody goes, hey, Phil, are you investing in the market? Somebody said something about SpaceX, which right now is not the best stock to put money into, in my opinion. Like, here's the thing. People are sitting there and they're saying, like, SpaceX is going to explode, blah, 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 blah. But people have been saying that ever since SpaceX became, you know, open to the public. But so far, it has gone to what the market has said. Like JP Morgan and this other one was saying that, I can't remember, that it was valued at $111 a share. And at the time, it was like at $200. So I didn't jump on it. I was like, this is the overall value they think it is. So it's like a negative of like, what, 36% or some shit like that. Whatever. So Phil goes, buying stocks? No, that's a waste of money. That's gambling. And I'm sitting here and it's like, dude, you're buying cards. Like all the money you put in cards, you could have bought some stock. Like he could have bought SK Hynix maybe. And There's always something for me to do. SK Hynix has a good shot of probably going to like 250 a share. It's like 150 right now. And I'm not going to lie to you. I put money into it and I'm in the negative zone. But I'm taking a gamble with it, technically. But I believe there's a good shot that it's going to pay off in a year. Don't follow what I'm doing, by the way. But my point is, DSP, instead of investing in the market or something that he could do like a portfolio, as his retirement or 401k, instead of doing that, he's buying cards and begging for money. Korean DRAM stocks have crashed. They have? Yeah, I guess. I saw Samsung went down a little bit, but it's gone back up. It's basically people are kind of making the switch to the Chinese DRAM, but we don't know how good the Chinese DRAM is, right? I don't know. You don't know. But people want relief. They want an alternative to what's going on. But personally, I feel if I had to choose between shit from Micron or a Chinese company, I'm going Micron. That's just me. But we'll see how it all turns out. We'll know if in a year. There's a good shot America could ban that Chinese DRAM because they banned all DJI stuff, weirdly enough. Like, we don't know how anything's going to turn out. And frankly, if it wasn't for that damn Chinese company, I'd have more money. Fuckers. The Chinese fuck me again. They platform Hassan and they fuck my portfolio. Laser beam for the 5. I'm with you, Gundo. The only thing keeping me going are hatred, spite, my cat. Sometimes that's all you got to keep you. You got to hang in there. I tagged on Twitter. What'd you tag? I'll never find that. I get 100 tags. If I go look now, I've got 100 tags. And if I clear it, I'll get 100 more. It's so hard to find people tagging me. Trombono has gifted 5 no refunds memberships. Thank you, Trombono. Let me check this company because I have to see when they close. Because shit's hitting the fan, per as usual. And I'm the idiot as always. I mean, people could solve their own problems, but why would you do that when you could just bother me? Nobody else is doing anything. Nobody else has a job. Nobody else has any engagements. Why me? F my effing life. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's closed. I'm fucked. I deal for tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. It'll be another one of those days. Now, what was I doing? Sorry about that. Dark Link for the 5. God bless you, Dark Link. Can we get more Phil? Wow, let me get through these, you bastard. Dark Emperor for the 2. Remember, Dark Emperor would like to help out. That's right. That's right. Thank you for saying so. Let me write that down. Because I completely forgot, realizing I've got shit to deal with as soon as I get off of this. There we go. I will get to you, Dark Emperor. Metastopheles for 50. Gundam. Like Conan, you now push the wheel of torment. Soon you shall gain victory. But if you seek doom without being prepared, you shall learn upon the tree of woe. Now what I got to do? Like, I got to push like a big wheel or something? I remember seeing that on TV as a kid and thinking, man, if I had that big wheel, I could be buff like Arnie. And then women would find me attractive. Oh, crap. Let's give the people some fill. Then I'm getting out of here because I really have to go do something. Like file a fucking heater or some shit. I don't even know how to do that. Dark Links for the 5. Gunno, have you ever read Berserk? If you have, how do you think it went? Bro, of course I've read Berserk. What none of this is this, sir? Is this like a bait question? Hold on, let me check Anus. What's a super sticker, Anus? I don't know what that is. Thank you, though. Of course I know what Berserk is. We were going to look at like the transsexual basketball player, but we're now doing this. Medium. That's media. I'm blind. Blah, 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 blah. The video Google took from me. YouTube. Okay, we'll share this. Here you go. That's one of my desks with my Egg of the Emperor. I should probably start wearing that. Maybe I'll become like Griffin. Then I have to sacrifice a whole bunch of people. So I guess you fuckers are fucked. Let's see. And here's my Berserk statue that was broken in the mail. And then I had to fix it. and UPS refused to pay me to fix it. You know, like the insurance, and then the company was like, "We'll give you like $200." But yeah, to say I'm a Berserk fan is kind of an understatement at this point, I guess. Real talk. Hold on, maybe it's Anus telling me what the super sticker is. Is that a dog? Where did I get that from? It was iconic. Where did this dog come from? That is funny though. See if Anus is here. I didn't get off the show and then start complaining to her personally about things in my life. Hey, Snoop Diz for the 10. And he's out of here. Thank you, Snoop Diz. All right, let's get people back to their fill. Let's end with some.
Would it just be the PSU? I don't know how to change a PSU. That's going to be interesting.
Agreed, Rift and Miura. Oh, I forgot to answer how I think it will end. I don't know, dude. I really don't know how it will end because Miura's dead. But they say that Miura told his friend like what his outline was for the story, and I'm pretty sure he had to have the outline for the ending. But people are complaining that like Guts got to power up and yada yada yada. And you know, I didn't think that much into the Guts power up, probably because I want to see Guts win. Fucking God, this guy get sick of your shit government. People request Filbert. You see, I can't please everyone. I agree with you. I'm tired of Phil myself, but some people love Phil.
See, nothing here says end your stream, work on getting it fixed, start an earlier evening stream. If I end the stream, I can't fix it. I don't know anything about this. You guys have to help me.
Thank you to the person who sent me all the advice. I'm tired of it.
She's not even home till 4 p.m. You know? And probably by the time she's home with a car, even if I find a repair shop, they're going to be closing.
Wait, how much to get you to fill a PC? How much money you got? Because me building Phil a PC would actually be a good PC, but Phil's so fucking stupid that I could see him doing something wrong with it and then saying I didn't know what I was doing. And that would send me through the roof. You're like, no. You see my PC. It's so badass. I love my PC. You know what we could do? I don't want to do it, though. We could build Phil a PC if I was paid to do it. And then I'd have Silver Knight PCs, like take the glass, and then we would like laser etch DSP sucking a dick on it or something, you know? It'd still be too good for him, though. It'd still be too good. It'd be too much.
It could be the PSU. In
Dark
which
Link
case, I guess I should buy a
Will
PSU.
you ever bring back Bad Dad? Not really. Even though like I have better cameras than I ever had before, and I would totally want to do nothing but anamorphic lenses, so it would look kind of like a film. Like, oh, I could do it like the first Clerks, right? That would be great. But here's the kicker. One, I don't think it would do that good. Like only people who hardcore like me would care. And two, I don't know anybody I could teach to be a decent camera person, you know? For real, Gunham. How make more money? Why, gracias? Oh my God.
We try to get it here as soon as possible. The red light on the GPU means the PSU is fucked.
Okay, that would be funny if we built Phil a PC for like Windows 98. Oh yes, OG Clerks, great. Clerks 2, not as good as 1, but we could live with it. Clerks 3, fuck them.
Yeah, I definitely don't need a new PC entirely, I don't think. Something broke. Here's my problem, okay? If it's the PSU, I feel like I would be able to buy another PSU and install it myself and we'd be fine.
Yes.
If it's the motherboard, I'm screwed. I can't.
No, all you have to do is replace the motherboard. Granted, you probably lose all your stuff, but really, does it matter if you lost anything? You kind of suck.
I can't figure.
It's not like you're an editor or anything.
Figure out how to remove all those components, reseat them in a new motherboard and everything.
You get a screwdriver out, and here is the crazy part: lefty loosey, righty tighty. Wait a minute. Remember, DSP was building something and he got lefty loosey, righty tighty wrong, and he broke it on stream. Oh my God! What am I even saying? This guy's retarded.
I'll never do that. Here's the truth. You want the real? All right.
No, Optimus. Mobos are hard.
I'm going to give you guys the real behind-the-scenes scoop on this. Are you ready?
Is he going to say he built PCs?
I used to be kind of lazy. Yakko Almighty says, does your motherboard show any codes? I have no idea.
Why would his motherboard show him any codes? He wouldn't buy a computer he built. It's a pre-built. There's not going to be like some sort of number thing to tell you a code when something goes wrong with this asshole. And he wouldn't know anyway.
How the motherboard would show codes.
It'd be a number on your motherboard.
There's no digital display on my motherboard.
Yeah, okay.
So GT 500 just did $5. It says your motherboard show an error code. It would be on a digital display. My motherboard doesn't have a digital display.
Yeah, you bought this shit from Amazon. What's wrong with you people?
Neither of my motherboards have a digital display. I don't even know what you're talking about. Captain Jean-Luc Picard dies in front of your face and gives you a necklace.
How he puts on his pants is a miracle. Phil is like an Adonis. He's a genius. He's the greatest content creator ever. We've all stolen from him.
His side hoe.
Fast forward.
And this morning, it smelled musty in here. But it smells like that usually when there's like, when the filter and the air conditioner is dirty. But I just cleaned it recently. Maybe it did. Maybe the power supply, it did actually fry. I don't know.
I can't even process that shit. He comes to the room and he's like, it's musty, so maybe the power supply fried out and made the room musty, Phil. What the fuck? This is actually a gold mine of retardation.
Maybe it did last night, and this morning it smelled musty in here. But it smells like that usually when there's like, when the filter.
DSP did have mold in his house. I do recall that.
And the air conditioner is dirty, but I just cleaned it recently. Maybe it did. Maybe the power supply, it did actually fry. I don't know. But again, it's weird that certain things that have power, like right now, the capture device is working. I'm looking at you on my monitor right now, talk. That's so weird.
Okay, fast forwarding.
Okay, we're going to have to try. Let's do this. Let's try this stuff you guys are suggesting. Let's go over there together. I'll roll out the PC. I'll take the side off. I'll unplug it. And we'll mess with stuff. We'll see if like if the cables are loose or whatever. You guys should be able to hear me. The problem is the phone battery. Give me a second.
Man, why does it take us so long to fix anything?
Yes. Oops. That's fine. It'll power back up now.
God, look how white his fucking beard is, dude. Jesus.
So, the PC is now completely unhooked from any power. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna roll it out. And no, there's no lights. That's reflecting the PC from the other side of the room. So here it is. And I guess what I got to do is try to figure out how do I access this stuff? Like, I don't know. I've never done this before. Where did I put the flashlight?
Open it up.
Shoot. Hold on. Let me get the flashlight.
Oh, my God. I can't believe chat has me watching this shit, bro. You fuckers, dude. I'm about to ban Phil if I have to keep going through shit like this weekly.
See, there's all these cables.
Yeah.
So I guess what I got to do is make sure all the cables are
Unplug
secure,
them.
not loose. The problem
Unplug
is
them.
You can see the power supply is underneath here.
Yes, turn it
in its
around and
own,
get to
like,
the power
caged
supply.
off area in this case.
Yes.
So I've never gone in there. I don't even know how to get into that area of
You
the case.
unscrew
I don't
it.
know. I think it has its own door right here.
Dude,
like this
come
thing
on.
right here is its own door. And then this is for the top. So this is the top. This is the
He has no male friends, bro. I would literally lose my fucking mind if I had to be in a room with him explaining this shit. It's just like, dude, turn it around, open it up. See the thumb screws? Fucking twist them, bro.
the bottom
Let's
of the
go.
case. So I guess if I take out the PSU, this is I have to just remove it from the bottom and it
Yeah.
gives its own like little cage thing there.
Turn it off.
So
Pull out the plug,
so I don't
unscrew
even
it.
know where
Let's
to
go.
start. What do you guys think?
Jesus
What
Christ.
cables do I start to check here?
You son
Right?
of a bitch.
Yeah, it's thumb screw.
You motherfucker. He's just putting the light in his face looking like Frankenstein asking the dumbest fucking questions. Dude.
So it's easy.
Yes. It's easy.
Cable going into the graphics card, press the graphics card into the motherboard, probably something loose.
He has to have his hands held for everything. I'd love to see this guy pull out an engine bolt and piss himself. I would kill for it. I'm losing it, dude. I'm fucking losing it.
I know how to open the case. What I'm saying is
You
I
can
don't know
open
what cables to check.
All
Here.
of them. Take them out.
Because see on the back, I can take the top off.
Yeah,
and
take
get
it
into
off.
This part. Or I
Why
can
do
take
we
the
have to
bottom off and look
delegate,
at the
dude?
PSU. Here, let me.
He must get nothing done in his fucking life. Dude, just open it, please.
Unplug the power cable from the PSU too.
Yes, yes.
Get that out.
Now.
It's not getting power anyway. It's already not even
Yes,
plugged in. But
no need to debate. No power, pull it out. Get your screwdriver.
Because if I take these off, this should open the bottom, and I should be able to see the PSU. I've never done this before. I've never taken this part off. Yeah, look, there it is.
There we go. Oh my God.
Oh my God. This is a mess. This thing is fucking ridiculous. It's got 1 million cables. Just look at this. Look how many cables are going into this.
I bet it's like less than 10. Wow. I can really see. You are the worst cameraman to ever exist. You
Look
talentless fuckbag. You can't do shit. Fucking hell. Fast forwarding.
Luckily, this case comes apart with the screws easily. You just use the
like
hand
most
screws
computer cases.
to take the side off.
It's a thumb screw.
This top one is stuck. Great. There we go. Oh man, that was on tight. Okay. So I think the whole side, easily comes off the case like that. Oh my God.
Nobody wants
so the problem
this.
is now all these cables are going to get pulled when I turn this thing.
You Phil
I don't even know what that means.
Look at his fucking legs. He's got the legs of a librarian lesbian. What the fuck are these socks? This dude here.
And it had a button that said RGB lighting. I didn't even know it had that button.
Oh man, we missed out on some extra RGBs.
I don't know if that affects anything there. I never took those things. Yeah. I don't know if they actually do anything. Huh.
Yeah, they just turn on RGBs. Who cares?
So now taking a look at this. Okay.
Look at
now
these wires.
It seems I actually have access to the PSU.
Oh, you took the back off, huh?
And all the cables. You see, this is the cable management they did.
Yeah.
Is they got the wires all going here. It's all managed on the side of the case. I don't see any.
It's not managed. This looks like shit. Just unplug it.
Everything looks fine here. Like, why would I mess with any of this? How could this possibly?
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I can't believe I let some of you assholes talk me into watching this. I am seriously. I'm hanging on by a fucking thread. Catoinks. I'll never get that name for the 5. Oh my God. There's still plastic film covering the rear. What? No wonder it melted there. Bro, I did not see that. All that Filbert. Dark Links for the 2. Will you play the new Halo? Hell no. Why me, dude? I would rather play Halo than watch Phil.
So we'd be loose, you know? It looks fine.
Dude, unplug it. You have to unplug it.
I don't know.
The PSU died. Unplug it. Pull it out. Now.
I'm not swapping the PSU from the gaming computer. The gaming computer works. I'm not fucking with that. That'd be crazy to break that one.
You wouldn't break it. It's just, who cares?
Kurt, what are you saying, Kurt? I need help. He's trying to help. The 12V rail is dead. You need a new PSU.
Thank you.
That PSU is a piece of junk. I don't even know how to look at the connect. People are saying he's not looking at the connections. Where are they?
Tips, where are they? In fact, hold on. It's got to be, okay?
Fast forward.
Check the end of the wires plugged into the GPU and into the motherboard. So forget about the stuff plugged into the PSU there. Go into the actual computer and check the connections to the motherboard and PSU.
This is fucking rough.
Okay.
Phil, just
not
do
powerful enough PSU, I'm being told. It was too weak.
I
Get
doubt
one
that
that's
was
gold
the issue.
rated. This one is gold rated.
I doubt that was the issue. That fucking computer is in the house of Phil. It's a cheap, I buy power computer. Of course, they're going to give him shitty components. Even the graphics cards you get from pre-builds are kind of dog shit. Like, they're like a lesser version of the one you buy retail. At the end of the day, fuckaroonie.
It says it's a 750 gold. This says Kratos Gold P1A
Kratos?
750G. So apparently this was a gold rated.
I've never even heard of that company. Okay, they're right. It's trash.
PSU.
Let's go.
There you go.
Wait a second. Look at these wires. Look at this. He's going to burn that house down one fucking day. One day, we're going to be watching Phil stream, and this shit's going to catch fire, and he's going to burn down the whole fucking cul-de-sac, bro. All those townhomes are going to go up in flames. ALT will probably be laughing his ass off. What the fuck is it? Looks as bad as his computer. And he's like, it looks good. I don't want to mess with it. Holy shit.
There you go. There's the rear camera. I just realized I had it.
Oh, wow.
The PSU. It's got a Medusa, a bunch of cables here. As you can see, it's all big Medusa cables.
What a
So I guess
mess.
what I'll do, forget this. I'm going to put this the back
Why
on. I'm
is
going
it
to go
like
inside
this?
the PC and look at the connections plugging into the PC. That's what I'll do. So let me get the stuff back on.
I'm kind of amazed that if anything goes wrong, how would he ever troubleshoot? That's such a fucking, it's a rat's nest.
Let me get this side back on.
It's my main man, Captain 5.
So,
Stay slowly.
what's funny is this
Tonks.
PSU had these things. Look, it says silent
Like
mode
how you get it
and
after
RGBs. I
too
never
many
knew that
vitamins.
was on there. It says
Love
silent
you.
mode on.
Oh, stay
I don't
cool.
know what silent mode
I'll
means.
never get that name correct.
I'm going to turn it to
ever.
off.
The world will end before
Because
I do
could
it
that have
correctly.
affected something, right? Like, could silent
what?
mode have made that it was running at like a lower capacity, or
Why would he even have it on silent mode? What would that even care? Like, what does that matter? I should send this to Anus. She would have a laugh.
wasn't cooling properly? Like, I don't know. It's not hot or anything. I don't know.
It's because it's not
silent
on.
mode. You ever heard of a silent mode for a freaking PSU?
I'm pretty sure
haven't.
they exist. I never use one.
That right there is where it plugs in.
Yes, unplug it.
So maybe I got to check that, and I got to check this. Maybe
No, there's no checking. We've already come to the conclusion the PSU's dead. Unplug it. Like, why are we delegating this shit? Jesus Christ.
those are the two, and I see up there
Pull 'em
there's
out.
some too. So just check all these
Yes,
wires
that's
here.
24 pin to the
to
motherboard.
make sure
Take
none
it
of
out.
them are loose. I don't think they are. They look fine, and I
Take 'em
haven't
out.
moved the PC, so it doesn't make sense that any of that would affect anything. But I'll check.
The fucking PC turns itself off, dude. Like, let's just move on. Let's do it. Do it.
So here we are, right? So I mean, why would this be loose? It's
No,
not.
just take
It's
it out.
plugged in fully.
Take it out.
From what I can
It doesn't
see,
work.
Cured.
Fast forwarding.
Up here, this is in right. But here's my problem. All right, this is going to be the problem. If I buy the PSU,
Oh,
I
we
have
didn't get the
absolutely
PSU.
no idea how to get these wires to do this again.
You literally just plug them in. You plug that out and plug it in. This dude used to sit here and say he built computers for fun. He's such a fucking liar. This is nuts, dude. So celebrate the incompetence. Oh my God. People really wanted to see
Because
fucking
this
Phil do
PSU,
this.
to take it out, I think it's connected hardwired to the wires, right?
Like for 5 minutes, we actually did a live show that was remotely adult, looking at the politics and the news. And now we're back here tormenting me with Phil.
So I'm going to get a new PSU. I'm going to have no effing clue how to reconnect any of these wires. That's going to be my nightmare. Enough with the discharge static.
Where's
the
Kat?
static.
Where's Kat? She builds her own computers. Where the fuck is Kat? How come she can't help Phil? Dude, it's either she isn't there or she hates him so much she doesn't want to engage with him. Remember, like somebody fucking was outside and they caught Phil at the grocery store and he's by himself. That's the only conclusion. Kat can't stand this dude.
Unplug the GPU cable and try to turn the PC on. It's
No,
dude, how am I
don't
gonna do
bother
that?
with that. I'm sorry. When he said unplug it and turn it on. When it's unplugged, how do I do that? Oh my God. Dude, you unplug it and then you press the power button, Phil. Oh.
You want to see if it's the GPU is the problem, right? You want to see if I unplug this, I plug the power back in, if it'll turn on.
But then it would only it would probably turn on and boot to the BIOS if he knew how to even get into the BIOS. But we don't know if Phil knows how to get in the fucking BIOS, number one. Or he could technically make it a desktop if he has an APU, CPU, one that has like onboard graphics or something. But we don't even know that.
With no graphics card. Motherboards have onboard graphics. Yeah, but it's not plugged into that. That's the
Not
problem.
all motherboards have onboard graphics.
The onboard graphics would be up here. Yeah.
What?
Gee, thanks for the $5 super chat. Talking about a micro motherboard for a micro Venus. Yes.
Well, you're right. That is a micro.
So I don't know. Like I said, this seems fine. This would be the power cord for the graphics card right here, right?
Bro, I was so just losing my mind over Phil taking this shit apart that I didn't even realize it's a micro ATX. They sold him a micro ATX with a graphics card for like 5 G's, bro. Phil got. He got fucking ripped off. And this was before the the RAM shortage and graphics cards being overly priced. This is nuts. Phil sucks. He got ripped off.
I don't even know how to unplug it. Like, I
press
wouldn't
the
even know how to
tab
go
clip,
about it.
dude.
I feel
Press
like a
the
little
clip.
notch down here.
There's a clip. See,
But
you
I
hear
don't
it?
know if that gets
No,
it
don't
out.
do it like
I have
that.
no clue.
Bro.
I don't even want to unplug it because I don't know how.
He can't work on a car. Phil doesn't know shit about cars. I'm telling you that right now. He can't do shit in his life. Nothing. He can't do nothing. No wonder Darziak literally ran his channel for like a year or two. Phil is completely incompetent, dude. It's triggering me. And you people demanded I watch this. Vid Witcher for the 5. Thank you for enduring another Philbert video. God, stay awesome. I hate this. This is the worst one yet. Why did you people choose this? It's so long, and this is the abridged version. This went on for like 2 hours.
You know, it seems like it's in there very secure, no problems.
Pull the tab, dude.
Okay.
Fuck.
It's tight as hell. I don't know how to unplug it without breaking it. I don't want to do it and break the fucking card.
You won't break it. I hate this guy. I hate this part of the stream when you want me to watch Phil. This isn't cool. It's like fucking torture every damn time. This is why my dog leaves the room now.
Yeah. I don't know, guys.
It's not hard.
I don't want to mess with it.
I
don't want to pull this and break it. If I order a new PSU, which I'm probably going to end up doing,
do it now.
I don't know how to hook it up.
It's very simple. You're
Because
retarded.
all these cables are hardwired to it.
No, they're not.
Which means I'm going to have to run this cable would be from a new PSU. I'd have to run that myself.
Yeah.
Right? And I would have to unhook this.
Yes.
I'd have to run it up the back over here, these cables to go into the motherboard. I don't know how to do that.
What are you talking about? It's fucking rubber grommets blocking you, Phil. Not a stone wall. Dude. I just can't with this, man. I cannot. I can't take it no more. I'm like wings. I can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man. Let me find that clip. Oh my God. This is why Wings quit. He kept being fucking harassed by Phil.
Come the fuck on, man. Real talk. I'm
That's
banning
the wrong
anybody
one.
trying to give me advice.
That's the wrong Wings clip, but fuck it.
Yeah, you're right. I probably want to order a PSU. Let me hook everything back up one more time. All right. Now that we've done it.
You didn't take anything apart.
Let me see if it works. I know it's not going to, but just
let me hook everything back up. You literally took off one fucking panel, bro. Oh my God.
For the sake of it, let's see if it works. If it doesn't,
it won't work.
I'm going to have to go rush order a PSU. I don't know if I can even get one here today. Probably not.
Then drive to Walmart and buy a PSU, dude.
I have to find a good one. You guys got to tell me what's a good one for this.
Seagate. Don't they make... Is it Seagate? It's something Gate. Corsair does good ones. MSI. Asus. There's tons of them, bro.
You know, I don't know. I don't know any of this shit.
It turned off for a split second and died.
You saw what just happened, right? I just turned on the power and it flashed. Okay.
Yeah, keep trying to power it on with a broken PSU. That might not break it.
So here's what happens when I push the power button. Ready?
Show me.
Oh, the fans are turning on. The fan turning on.
Wow,
that
I
didn't
guess
happen
Abu, that
before.
panel really fixed it.
That's a good sign. The red light is off on the GPU. That's a good sign. So what's going on? It's working. It's booting. Guys, it's booting. It's booting. Could it have been a loose cable on the GPU and I touched it and it fixed it?
No.
Yeah, I just booted up. It totally booted up. It's working fine. Give me a second here. I don't get it. And the thing is, like, I don't get it.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, we know
The
you don't
PSU,
get it, buddy.
you think the PSU is dying. People are saying, we think the PSU is dying.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
Time to remove it. Get rid of it.
Keep in mind, the PSU was set to silent mode.
Oh, maybe
and I
taking
have
off
no
silent mode
idea
helped.
what that means. Silent mode? What is a silent PSU mode? Right? Like, it doesn't even sound right. It sounds like it shouldn't have been set to that. It almost sounds like it was on like a power management cycle
No,
or
it wasn't.
something
No, it wasn't.
that it shouldn't have been on.
No. You're wrong.
Silent mode means it tries not to use a fan and it gets hotter. That
No,
doesn't
that's
sound
not
like
how it
anything
works.
that I want. I want it to be cool. You know what I'm saying?
I'm 100% sure he put on silent mode himself.
That sounds like it was a bad idea to even have that in the power supply.
Oh.
What a nightmare.
Wow.
It's power management? That's stupid. I
These
turned it off.
stupid engineers.
I didn't know it existed, so I turned it off.
Is his chat gaslighting him into thinking he fixed something? Mistopheles for the 20. I know why Pinhead was always so excited with you watching this. I hate this. I'm glad it's almost over. I'm leaving after
It's
this. I
working
am
now, by
done.
the way. I'm trying to get it set up right
You
now.
fuckers made me watch Phil.
So, okay. I mean, yeah, I definitely learned something. I had no idea.
You learned nothing.
Like you guys just told me. I had no idea that the red light on the graphics card meant that the graphics card was malfunctioning, didn't have power. Now I
It's like fucking common sense, bro. Like, really, if the graphics, oh my God. I wish he had a 5090. I wish he had a 5090 and that shit melted the pins on his PSU just so I could watch him squirm like a real issue.
learned that. That's something new that I need to remember. Bridges, cheers. I noticed there's many people.
Okay, I guess that's the end of the fucking Phil video. Wow. I've never sat through his trouble. I'm not doing a second video where he plays Dark Souls for 5 seconds, then the computer dies again. Then he freaks out and has another long-winded stream talking to his chat. I didn't watch that when I'm not watching it. I watched like a few seconds of him on Tevin try to put the new PSU in and suck his own balls. No, I am leaving now. I've had it officially. My head hurts. He is so useless as a human that it's actually crazy. He's insane. He's incapable. And the fact he got as far as he did is proof that America is amazing. America is great because someone like Darkside Phil could literally have a semi-successful life, even though being lazy, stupid, incompetent, incapable of learning, unable to problem solve or think critically. Someone like that figured out how to get over on the system. There's no excuse for other people. There's no excuse. Whatever you fill down, you have to remember that Phil somehow got far. So you can too. Do it, no balls. No, Zulu. I'm not watching the other ones. I might consider on a later date, but as sure as fuck is not right now. That was painful. How long was that video? It was 30 minutes. 30 of watching him wiggle wires and then go, I think we fixed it, guys. Oh my God. I don't know if that was worse than Hassan. This is a bad stream for me. I didn't enjoy any of it. Gundam, I made $2,100 last night. I was successful. Oh, yes. Well, there's a whole story as to Phil making that money of someone on Kiwi Farms. Kiwi, sorry. I don't know why I call it. I think it's because I think Kawaii. But anyway, on Kiwi Farms, someone was fighting with the people there, and they're like, give Phil $1,000. Stop being a loser. And Phil was grinning ear to ear getting that money. But we're not doing that. I had enough Phil for the day. Again, who is asking to play Phil? Are they in the room with us? Is it Twitch chat? Are you being bullied? They are in one of these chats. That's enough, though. We have learned nothing. What's this? Go fix. Oh, yeah. It's not the collapsing architecture. It's the water heater. I forgot about that. Okay, yeah, I got to get out of here. I forgot about the water heater. Optimus for two. Hey, don't disparage wiggly wires. It works. Okay, forgive me. Husky Ninja. Well, I feel better about myself, so thank you. There you go, buddy. So technically, the stream was not a total bust. Husky is feeling good. Somebody got something out of that. Typical YouTube chat blaming us, even though we're cringing here too. Oh, God, I should play Marvel Rivals again. Maybe with Anus. It's been so long. I think like I was playing Marvel Rivals with Anus when like Smokey died, and I was just trying to escape reality. Okay. Thank you all for coming. It was up. Stream more. Talk about it a bit. Thank you, Rec 1990. We learned a lot today. We learned the new Socialist Democratic Republic of America is trying to win elections. We learned that Darkside Phil literally can't do shit on his own. It's actually crazy. I do not think Kat is with him anymore. And if she is with him, she's not in that house. This man is inept. Like there's women will not be attracted to you if you live your life this weak as a man. It's a turn off. So there's no way in hell Kat's there. And if he looks kind of like a goblin here. And if she is there, she's fucking high and she doesn't fuck with Phil. He probably went to Kat like, Kat, my computer wasn't working. Kat, I don't know what to do. I gotta get a PSU. She's like, yes, Phil, it's easy to put in a PSU, Phil. You just change out these wires. Can you help me, honey? Can you help me? You want to come on the stream and help me, honey? No, Phil, I have to go work at Fred Meyer. Goodbye. And then she just leaves. All right. He is a goblin. Thank you for coming, as always, for these horrible streams that have no direction and no point. Maybe I'll start getting Anus to do the background work for these shows again. Any last words? I've got none. Good night, and God bless you all. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, I did all this. Thank God. Let's do this. Get out of here. Let's go fucking fix a boiler heater or some shit.
Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. The more I get to you, the strangers in blue. Yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. But I can't hit those anymore. I used to be able to sing that song perfectly.